This is the artificial art, yes.
Yeah, I already have an extra one.
Alrighty, I guess I should probably bring my mic over here so you guys can hear the DM. But outside of that, we are going to get this episode rocking and rolling tonight. Thank you for joining us here. It's been quite a while. We haven't streamed since June. We had some pretty cool adventures between several different players, and then breaks needed, and it's summertime where we live, and it's time to go out and party and travel and all that type of stuff, enjoy the outside. For nerds, we actually like to touch grass, so yeah, we get out there and we do it. So with that said, we're jumping back in, and part of the thing I don't think my players remember, there's going to be some recap that I've got to do as the DM, so we're going to go over that here shortly. But for my players, I just wanted to say happy 2-year anniversary from when we first started this campaign. Episode zeros were happening about this time, if you remember, 2 years ago. So we started this campaign pretty much 2 years, and then got streaming a little bit later. So congrats for making it that far, and we got a little bit more of the journey to go. So I hope you guys can stick it through with at least until the next campaign. So recap. I don't think I have any more to do stuff. I'm going to transition over to where you can see the players, so you can see them react if they choose to react. Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, so a little bit of recap. You guys, we're going to back up just a little bit. In the beginning of this part, it was kind of part 3 of the campaign. You guys were kind of mission tasks with finding out what was happening to this undiscovered part of this world. It became knowledge to some players, and you kind of all conferred at the Hidden Hair that there is this underdark section of the world that hasn't been discovered. It was here that it slowly came to light that Deidre's family and Millie's family and many of the dwarves were being taken prisoner down to this underdark section, and that there's actually 2 more continents. You have, no, it's not Hammerfell. Himsfell. Anyhow, there's 2 more continents, and to get there, you haven't been able to cross the sea. The sea isn't open to travel from you guys, so the best way that you guys could figure out getting through is by heading down the same path that many of the dwarves have been taken. It was here that some of the party members took off. A cat named Lucifer and a companion named Gerald were able to basically get themselves out of the way of an avalanche, but you guys found yourself at the tip top of a cave. At the tip top of the cave, you guys started seeing some clues that there was some goblin activity and a dead dwarf, and a note about him trying to escape back up to the top side. You guys continue going down. You failed miserably on your checks. So bad that all the goblins that were supposed to be staged along the way all met you in the morning as you guys woke up. It was from here that one of the party members, Ritz, decided he was going to wake up with violence in mind and cause a cacophony of battles, and it caused other characters and players to jump off a cliff, some with a plan, some without a plan, and discovering what they were going to do midway through. And then you finally got to run into Boblin Goblin, who happened to be a giant lizard or dragon, however you want to look at it. And you were able to successfully figure out that a gem on his chest was helping infuse him from Scar. An elf had given this particular gemstone to him that enlarged him into another, more powerful species. From there, Boblin was happy. I was able to turn back to his regular goblin self, and he quickly got you guys escorted to the other side. This is where the party always chooses chaos. If you're a DM watching, the party decided to go towards the directive that I wasn't planned for, but was kind of planned for. So, if you take a look at this map here, you guys were at the goblin camp over here in the southwest. You made the crossing here. You got distracted with some old ships. You guys were kind of wondering about how the ships had arrived there. I think somebody passed a really good history check.
Because I'm old.
Yeah. And so you were able to determine that these are some of the original ships from an elder time. But there wasn't any paperwork or treasure or anything like that. You guys made your way a little bit through this ghost town. I think you long rested. But instead of heading into the citadel, or at least that's what it's being called, this giant city, you guys crossed the bridge and you headed straight for the wilds. This is where we saw the Norwegians. And made our way.
They're canon now.
Yep. White Walkers.
Yes. You got to this
They're
temple.
the nicest.
You started the game of telephone.
So here you guys fought some skeletons. It wasn't that hard of a battle, I don't think. But you ran into this door that was barricaded by some magic, and you tried some different sneaky things, but even the Aether Walk and teleport and vortex and all that type of stuff didn't get you through. However, there was 6 pedestals with 6 rings on them, on these pedestals, and from there, you guys determined that you were going to have to wear them. Lo and behold, sneaky DM trick, they were cursed rings. So, you guys, at the end of the session, each chose a ring. I did send you guys a list, but we'll go, I'll read off here for just a refresher. So, each ring for the curses in the stream has a benefit and a negative. They had to roll several checks to see how many days the ring stuck on their finger, and then another dice depending on the ring for the effect that it was going to have. This ring is in addition to what they can wear. Is kind of inside, outside the game, if you will. Doesn't require attunement. It's just a mechanic we're running through. And so the players are able to keep these rings, these cursed rings, if they decide that the plus, the benefit, outweighs the negative of wearing it. However, if they continue wearing it, every time their day counter ends, they have to re-roll to see what the effects are and whatnot. And they can trade the rings at that point too. So first off, we have first ring. It's called the Ring of the Wall. Our friend Sir Ben took this. He has to wear it for 2 in-game days. All the days are in-game. So starting from this point, he has 2 in-game days. Every day, here we go. This character can break the 3rd wall and understands he's a player, but is unable to communicate that to anyone around him. In fact, if Sir Ben starts talking to you guys about outside the campaign, it sounds like he's talking drunkenly about crows. But he himself can understand what's going on and have a glimpse of insight, direction. Each day you can ask me one question, like a serious question basically to God. So,
what do you call 2 crows on a log? Attempted murder.
Once you remove this ring, so after the 2 days, you forget what the ring does. You forget that you had a glimpse that you're just a character in a figment of our imagination. And it just seems like a strange ring in your inventory. You can continue to putting it on, but you'll have to continue to roll. Second ring that we have, it is a silver ring that glows purple. The second ring was given to Darling. It is the Ring of the Rabbit. They roll a number to see how many days they gain advantages on all rolls, and I meant all rolls, not just combat. It's all skills, all checks, all everything confirmed. However, the same amount of days after your roll is all disadvantage on rolls. Yeah. So currently you have 1 day of luck followed by 1 day of bad luck. Next up, John fell right into my clever trap and chose the Ring of the Heat. He has this for 1 day in-game, and he is now infatuated with Darling. He had to roll several dice to see what character, because it's a randomized, in the party. And she's basically the best thing he's seen since sliced bread. So, yeah.
There's
Moving.
sliced bread in that one?
Yeah.
Big ass slices.
Yeah.
Real juicy slices of bread.
The fourth, Ring of the Rabbit, rose gold ring that glows yellow. Ring of Heat is a gold ring that glows red. Fourth ring is the Ring of the Fearmonger. Ritz has this. Basically, he gets plus. Oh, wow! I didn't do your plus. So backing up to the Ring of Heat, you get +6 to your Charisma score modifier.
Yep.
So okay. Moving forward again, Ring of the Fearmonger, you get +10 to Intimidation. But if the party ever comes across spider webs in game, you guys all roll disadvantage because the fear spreads out and emanates from the ring
Even
itself.
me?
Yes. It becomes a normal roll
Yeah.
if it's a luck day.
Like someone.
How
And
much
Ritz has that for 3 days. Next up is the Ring of Repeats. Rad the Mad has this. They have to repeat everything they say. They
That's
have to
not gonna get
repeat
annoying.
every
That's
spell
not
they
gonna
do
get-
or every action they do in combat. So everything that they do is done twice. So if she decides to,
Oh, that's gonna suck.
If
for
it's something
spell
that
slots.
like I can only do once,
that's fine.
I can still then I can do it again, or I can only do it once.
Only
like-
once. If there's one charge, it's one and done.
Okay.
But if you were to say, I am going to cast Ice Knife, and you have 2 spell slots, you're doing that for 2 turns.
Okay.
Okay.
Now is it gonna wait till the next turn?
Yeah,
or
that-
does she go bam bam?
No, it waits till the next turn. It basically takes up
2
essentially,
turns.
yeah.
Okay.
But with that, you have that for 3 days.
First for a strategy.
Yes.
Yeah, 3
you have
days.
3 inspiration
Maybe
points
next 2 turns.
that you can use. We
Sounds
have
like a plan.
basically an unlimited cap to our inspiration points here that can be used at this particular game. Oh, I cut yours. I'm going to go to the chat. That's where it's at. And then last but not least, we have Millicent with the Ring of Resistance. She rolled 6 days. You have this.
Oh wow.
Yep. You are resistant to acid damage, but you are vulnerable to fire damage.
It's one of the most common. type of
Yeah,
damage.
right. So, but has the potential to be resistant, blah, blah, blah. So, that's what we got for the rings. Basically, we cut off right after we got the rings moving. You still have the whole citadel to explore. You know that basically over here in the world, this area is kind of a ghost town. It looks like it's old buildings here. You didn't notice much. You didn't really explore this section, but you walked through here. This is a new wall built by dwarves. You were able to tell, Millicent, just from structure wise. Basically, from your understanding from Boblin the Goblin, most of this is all new built in the last couple months. And the story goes that there are some free dwarves, but there's a lot of dwarves in chains and marked and whatnot. And that this structure over here, at least on the map, was marked the House of Magus. So, with that, we're going to do a quick character introduction. We have a couple players swap some seats, and that's okay. So we're going to start off with Luke.
I'm Luke. I play Sir Ben. He is a paladin warlock, multi-class knight who loves maps and studies the art of war.
John.
I'm John. I play Fizzle Boom Bop. He's a level 14 artificer artillerist, and so he tries to manipulate the battlefield, and he tries to play the support role, supporting everyone and teleporting enemies around is kind of his like go-to gimmick spell with his familiar hawk that flies around. And currently he's infatuated with Darling,
Yes.
his apprentice.
Yes.
It's just so bad.
I know. It's not ideal. Because he's a married man.
He is a
With-
married man.
One kid at home that he loves, and another one that's there.
I forgot about that.
Phil.
I play Red Sorbane, Dark Elf Drow,
Just
level 14
Dark in general.
Blood Hunter. Currently he's entertained with the mischief that he can create inside his party and outside. And we're just gonna kind of see where that goes. Now that I have more material to work with.
I don't know if I missed it. Did you go over the downside of Phil's Ring of Intimidation?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
all
you're
get
all
scared.
We all get
afraid from spider webs. So
Wait, spiders or spider webs?
spider webs.
Okay.
Thought it all bad in a ghost town.
Yeah.
We're not gonna run into any of those in the next 2 days.
Never.
Krista.
Hi, I'm Krista. I play Darling. We joke that I named Darling just so I could have Colin call me Darling all the time. I'm a rogue. I don't really know what else because I wasn't focused. Oh, Darling has ADHD, so do I. I also have a cold, so tag.
Katie, this is one of the players that swapped seeds, so the name tag is not correct.
I'm Katie. I play Rad the Mad, who's a half-orc druid who likes to cook.
Yeah.
And party.
Yeah, sure.
I like
My name's
party.
Rod, and I like to
Deidre.
My name's Deidre, and I
Oh,
play
wait.
Millicent.
I'm Katie.
She's a hill dwarf who is also a cleric. And her father is Magnuson, whose house is where we're...
Hey, we
Robin's
party
in
just
it.
in a different way than you do.
With that, you guys can top off with the long rest if you hadn't already started.
No, I had to repeat myself. I started repeating myself.
But it was, I think, evening when you guys arrived. We'll just say it was, and go from there. Long rest, and then start your day off from the morning.
Do I know that, like, did I feel the flirtations the day before? Rizzle?
You don't feel anything.
Oh, Brizzle. It's official now.
Yes.
Like, did he flirt with me yesterday?
Yeah. A little bit.
Okay.
So we got them like in the evening time.
If you need to know the details, he started flirting with you, and Sir Ben picked him up by his scruff. He started kicking
Oh,
and
that's
punching,
right.
and then he vortex worked out of Sir Ben's, and he was
Oh,
going to
yeah.
counter spell, but then he realized that Fizzle has 10 of those, and you only have so many counter spells.
In the night, can I steal Ritz's cloak?
Why my cloak?
You'll take a point of exhaustion, and you need to roll stealth.
Do I have to take it? I can't just do it before like when he's asleep? Like if I wake up
Well, he
before
doesn't
him?
sleep.
Oh. You don't? Oh.
No. You meditate.
Yep.
Fritz doesn't sleep. Creepy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to decide if it's worth
That's why elves are broken classes, because they don't have to sleep.
They're broken.
Bro, like, it's too good.
No, that's me saying that in character.
Then how come he doesn't take...
Oh.
He doesn't take all the night watches, you dick.
Because he has to meditate.
Well, he still has to meditate for 4 hours
Yeah,
per the fate.
But still, why he doesn't take 2 of them is because he's a giant.
I'm also blind.
Yeah.
That's
We
true.
don't want
Take your
him.
sword out, you dork.
Just have your sword guard at night.
Last time
Okay,
I pulled
well
it
then
out,
I probably wouldn't
no
do
good
that.
came from it, and I heard about it.
Because I would know that.
Days.
But I'm trying to think.
What?
What are you going on?
I
about
actually,
roads?
in the morning,
No, Gary Gygax.
I instead of Darling's outfit, she's gonna put on the extra one of Sir Ben's that she has, and then I'm gonna change my face into Sir Ben.
An extra one of my what?
I have everybody's clothing.
Nice.
I have an extra set of everybody's clothing.
Yes.
And so I'm gonna turn into Sir Ben.
Okay.
And wear that.
Alright.
And go sleep kind of near where Ben was, like in the morning. So,
Do you have Dwarven plate?
no, I'm just wearing your clothes.
Underclothes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not wearing your armor. I'm assuming you don't sleep in your armor every night.
No.
So.
You don't have to get ready if you stay ready. You sleep in your
Okay.
armor.
So that's how I'm gonna wake up, is looking like Sir Ben.
Okay.
In the same outfit as Sir Ben.
Anybody else do anything in the night before?
I also don't think I'd call him Sir Ben.
I also should recap it a little bit. There was a ring, the barrier dispelled. I'm assuming one of you grabbed it.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Huh?
I thought it was.
Behind the barrier.
Oh, that's right, because we all had to put on a ring to dispel this barrier.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gravel was behind it.
There was only a ring.
And
Or key.
That was
Sorry.
the key. Okay, I was like, I didn't think there was
Yeah.
another ring.
No.
I thought we handed that to Ben.
I think the night before, I just want to like watch Darlene, like check in every now and then, just like make
Just
sure,
sit there, you know.
and just like fawning over her, just like checking in, make sure she's okay from time to time.
Okay. How do you do this?
We're good.
Subvertly,
Subvertly.
just like trying to like sneak glances, like maybe raise the eyebrows and be like, "Hey,
You bring her any chocolate? Do you have any like?
Fizzle's
back
making
with
me
that.
uncomfortable.
I've got
I
an
don't like it.
alchemy jug that I can use to make 4 gallons of beer."
You think
And
that
actually,
would be nice?
a gallon of wine. I'm probably gonna make a gallon of like sweet red
Alright.
wine,
Okay.
aged to a nice vintage that hopefully she'll appreciate.
Do you just keep peeking over at her as you're brewing all this stuff?
No, the jug just makes it.
As a ritual, I'm gonna cast Identify on the key.
Okay. Yeah. How do you present it to her? What do you say? Or do you
I'm
just
gonna have 2 goblets.
you just
and just be like,
go ahead?
one for me, one for you, darling.
I don't. Fizzle, this is weird.
What can I say? You make an old man feel young.
Nope. This is all last night, right?
Yeah, the night.
The night before. No. I don't drink Fizzle.
Well, I can make something less. Oh,
I'm okay. Thank you, though.
okay. Well, if you need a drink or, shoulder to lean on tonight for any reason, just let me know. I'm here for you.
Okay. It's weird, right? Okay. It's weird. I'm gonna go
Then-
hang out with Rad.
Okay, yeah. I'll just
Hang out with me,
get ready
hang
for
out with
bed.
me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna occasionally just watch,
Okay.
just check in, make sure she doesn't sneak off or disappear in the night or something like that.
Do you say anything? Can I say something?
That was weird. That was weird.
That was weird. So weird you said it twice.
What? What?
See? Oh no, is something happening to you?
What's happened? What's happened?
I don't know. I'm gonna go to sleep. I don't like today. Maybe it'll be over tomorrow.
It won't be.
Why is he yelling at me about crows? That's not nice. Your brother's weird. That's it. I'm being him tomorrow, and I'll just drunkenly yell about crows all tomorrow, and then Fizzle won't know who's who.
Okay. Long rest happens. You roll a d4. And Kristen, you roll a d4.
What?
A d4.
You get advantage.
Because he told us.
I got a 4.
Okay.
I got a 2.
You have
Okay.
advantage on all rolls.
Oh. Does that start today or did it start
Today.
yesterday?
Starts this morning.
I got a 2 again.
Okay. You wake up and Fizzle's sleeping next to you, disguised as Ben. Just not hugging you or anything, but just,
Close. Yeah. I'm rolled over facing towards you, but sleep.
I drop back into Darling.
What, are you awake already?
No, go back to bed.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm up anyways. I guess I might as well go make some coffee.
Yeah, who's making coffee this morning?
Fizzle, obviously.
I'll wait for Mad to start doing her thing because she makes a killer breakfast.
Okay.
I'll make breakfast and coffee.
You make it twice.
Huh?
You make it twice.
Oh.
Seems like a waste,
Yep.
but okay.
There's double the amount of food that you guys are used to, double the amount of coffee.
Double the amount of temporary hit points.
No, I can only make five of those.
Only 5 hit points.
5 treats.
Oh, 5 treats.
5 hit points each.
Okay. You guys wake up. It's the dusty, ruins of this temple. You guys have that faint glow that was there the whole night because of a lava bed that's nearby. Just, you could walk to it. But there's not much else here. It was just the sealed particular door of the temple, and you guys acquired this key. From your ritual, you discover it does have some magical properties, but it's not a spell that's distinguished. It feels like it's a specific magic lock for specific barriers.
Like it dispels barriers is what
It dispels barriers, but specific barriers.
Okay.
So it's really just a key. Isn't that how keys
That's the magic
usually
key.
work? Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of just a key too.
Yeah. For magic stuff.
Sure.
We don't need a key. We have Darling. She can break into anything. Even my heart.
Not magical things.
That's why
though.
it's a magic key. It's for magic things.
Oh, well, she's pretty magical.
Yeah, but rogues can't pick magical locks.
It's true.
Not with that attitude.
Take it up with wizards of Coast.
Stop yelling about
Coastal-
crows, you weirdo!
Crows of the coast? Never heard of them. Must be a migratory bird.
What did you put in this breakfast?
I don't know.
Did you spike both their coffees? Please tell me you didn't do anything to that one's coffee, because then we're
I
screwed.
sure hope not.
What's wrong with you, too?
The same thing that's wrong with all of us.
Yes,
We've got a
the
DM.
crows are really pretty.
We've got somebody who really likes to fuck with all of us. So.
No, you cannot screw a crow. That's weird. Sorry, I'm sharing this space.
Don't turn into a crow. Because something.
You think this was a
really
trap
weird's
laid by
gonna
Scar?
happen.
The mage?
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
You think this was a trap played by Scar?
There's so
with
much
these rings
going
here?
on.
Nah.
I have a
Trying to fuck
feeling
with us?
it's the ring's fault.
No, I mean,
Probably.
I imagine these rings will come off sometime soon.
Sure hope so. Mine won't come off, but I don't know if I want to take it off.
You do. And keep it off forever. Maybe throw it into a
I think
lake.
there's a point that you might want to take it off. I don't know.
I'll do anything for you, darling, so if you say so, I'll take it off when I can.
Throw it in a lake.
Well, we're losing mushroom light if we want to get moving and head back to the main city.
It's lava light right now. Isn't it?
Well, I guess we gotta make our way into the city now. After you, darling.
After you, Ben.
I tip my imaginary fedora.
Alright, just watch out for the Norwegians.
Yeah. They sailed so far. I'm so impressed with them.
There was water nearby.
It took you about 3 days to get here. Just trek three nights, I think. Should be about the same back to the main section of the wall.
Lose his rings by the time we're done.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like, does
that's
that
true.
mean my advantage and disadvantage are gone?
No, you got survival checks, like we do everything.
Oh.
Yeah. So, round of survival, making your way back through the wilderness here.
There was nothing left at that mausoleum, right? I'm not misremembering.
Is that your one question?
No. This is me as a player. Like, did
Yeah.
we investigate the mausoleum last session? And,
Yes.
Like, this was it.
This
Okay.
was it.
I don't want to. I'm assuming we covered all of it. I guess.
Yeah, it was. You cleared it of skeletons, and there was the rings on pedestals, dispelled the barrier, and then there was the one key. The description of the key. Remember the flying Harry Potter key?
Yeah.
Kind of like that without wings, but there is a single purple gem in like the right before the handle.
So it takes 3 days to get back.
3 nights, yeah.
3 nights. Okay.
So this is 1 full day. So once this roll's done, if you have only 1 day on your ring, you can take it off, or if you want to keep it on, you'll have to re-roll.
I would take it off.
Okay.
Well, I might as well ask: is in the city? Is there some place in the city that we should start looking if we're going to find? Where does the dwarf king prince, her father, like where exactly is he in the city?
Oh, you're using your one.
You should ask where can we use the key for. Where should we go next? What's the key for?
He resides in the House of Magus. It is a fortress
Not Magus, Magnus.
Yeah. No.
No.
Magnus is his name.
Oh.
Magus is the house estate.
His name is Magnus Magus.
Magnus Magus.
Yeah.
Magnus is his last name.
No.
It'd be Magus Magnus because Magus is his title. The Grand Magus.
Sounds a lot like Haggis is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, so basically, yes,
Or
Magnus
Magus.
is the official name, but the title that you're given the states is Magus. So instead of Magi, the
You
dwarves
wrote it.
use
You call it
Magus.
mages?
I'm very upset
Yeah.
by this.
Okay.
You wrote him.
No.
No,
He did.
Yes.
Last campaign.
Same in character.
But even in character, she didn't write him. It's her dad. Her dad wrote her in a way.
yes, so the Magnuses,
Technically, we're all written.
The Magni.
Wrote.
Magnuses
No Game of Thrones
are
crap
in
happening
the
here.
House of Magus.
How do you spell that?
M-U-G-U-S.
Moose?
Magus is M-A-G.
Sorry.
Yeah, I thought it was M-A-G-U-S.
Yes, you're right. M-A-G-U-S.
So that's where her dad is.
Yes.
Your dad is in the Magus Magnus.
He's not a crow, he's a dwarf.
No. But I'm telling you that your dad is in.
What it sounds like he's saying is, it sounds like there is a murder of crows at the red buildings in the city.
I can't communicate the information I find out from you to them, even
No!
though it's in-game information my character would know. No.
But then you
It's like
forget everything.
I communicated with a god, and he told me that this is where your dad is going to be.
But then when
Some
you take the
crows
ring
are
off, you
murdering
forget
in front of
everything.
Crows are
Actually,
murdering.
I kind of want to watch
Forget the things
this.
I asked.
Let's go to the red building. I want to watch crows murdering something.
You watch crows eat stuff all the time. It's not exciting.
It's always with the context of crows. So the main highlight of whatever you're trying to translate to them is crows.
Even though it's not an out-of-game breaking the fourth wall thing.
Yes. So basically, when you ask about where her father is,
Yeah.
he becomes the center point when you try to translate back. Your brain just automatically makes it the crows. So you know where, and you can say, I know where the crows are.
So if I take the ring off later, anything that I had asked you, my character would forget those, or it wouldn't be like, oh, a god told me this when I asked my god.
You would forget that there was me.
Yeah, but like
Yes.
I would still have that information.
You would still have that information.
Yes.
You just can't communicate it while he has the ring on
Basically, it translates to crows to you guys.
until he takes the ring off.
Till he takes the rings off. He still has all of his past memories.
Interesting.
Yes.
You wanted that survival check?
Yep. Survival check for round table
I got a 9.
9. Okay.
That one.
Okay.
Fumble chart? No, just kidding.
24.
24.
Oh no, wait, 22.
That one. Start
22,
the session
okay.
That
strong.
one, I know, man.
I got a 7.
You've been saving
Okay.
that one in the
18.
bank.
Okay.
It was technically my second roll since
Okay,
I rolled the
alright.
D4. But my first D20 was in that one.
Huh?
Did anything happen?
Oh yeah.
We get attacked by spiders.
The Scandinavians are coming.
Yeah. Now I need a second.
I ain't asking this. I'm not asking something about that.
after the first day of serenading
Did we see
Darlene, I
spider
take the
webs?
ring off.
Take it off. Okay.
I was like,
Yeah. Do I have a sense of the benefit of it? Like I felt more
You do,
charismatic.
yes. The only one that loses memory of what the ring actually fucking does is him.
Gotcha. And knowing that Sir Ben
You made me
uses his
uncomfortable
charm.
all the time.
Well,
just
that's
lately.
the pitfall of a cursed item. Is unfortunately sometimes it makes us do things against our will. And I'd like to deeply apologize, and I know that as uncomfortable as it wasn't truly me.
I know it wasn't you. That's why you gotta throw the ring in the lake.
I'll take
Well,
it.
I think
Don't give him the ring.
Well, I think this could be used. I just don't want to get rid of a tool that we can use later
I walk
on.
away.
Would you like me to hold on to the ring?
I'll hold on to it. I think some people might benefit it more than others, so I'll make sure it could fall into the right hands, which could be you.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah. First, I'm going to approach Sir Ben with the Ring of Heat and say, well, I know you're a charismatic man.
it's called the Ring of Heat.
Yeah, I know that.
That bothers me.
That was just to trick John into taking it.
Yeah. So,
It's cool to the
You know
touch.
what though? It's apropos.
Huh? What if I
Yeah.
just change my background and now Sir Ben is Spade? He doesn't have to worry about it.
There you go. Explain that to your wife and future children.
I'm non-binary now, so
I can always erase it later in the footnotes.
my character's asexual.
Stop yelling about the damn crows, you drunken weirdo.
So I'm going to offer you the ring first.
I'll take
to
it.
Sir Ben. Okay, yeah.
It's gonna eventually get to Ritz anyways.
I'll deeply pocket
and we're
it.
gonna.
Yeah.
He's just gonna flirt with everybody just to make sure that nobody knows who
I
it
understand,
actually
like
is
a-
for.
Custom item and just like copy and paste
Or
the
just
info from the
Slides onto
Facebook
someone's
cha-
fingers
chat.
in the middle of the night. Ha, ha, ha.
We're gonna play some lighthearted tavern music because we made it safely without any conflict.
No.
Start the war drum beat. This must be the marching music because we're making such good headway back to the city.
Yeah.
I hate when boss music starts.
We still have those hang gliders, but there's no way for us to like go up and then.
What crow sounds?
What crow sounds?
I don't hear any crow sounds.
I hear crows.
Sounds like a.
Am I still
confident-
at
I'm gonna draw my
advantage or
sword.
am I at disadvantage now?
It hasn't even been a full day.
Okay.
I hear crows, so I'm gonna draw my sword.
Oh, it hasn't been a full day yet.
No.
Okay, so I still haven't given you that ring, but we'll do that still same interaction.
I draw my sword.
Full
And
wait-
ignite it. Crows. I feel like they're eventually gonna pick up on the different inflections of the word crows. Eventually, I'll be able to communicate that. I believe it.
What if you wrote it down?
Probably the same thing. Like his mind jumbles.
That's what I was gonna say. That's like a real thing too. People can have like disease where they write and spell words and
Yeah.
what they think, but what they're actually communicating isn't right.
Look at my weirdo. Do you want to run away, or are you okay here?
Alrighty.
So I got the one out of the way first, so I
Yeah.
don't have to roll that again.
Cool.
You guys are almost about ready to set up camp from this first full day. It's not finished, and you find yourself
Yes.
at the beginning of combat here.
Is that right?
Let's see.
Have you made yours?
Oh,
we're playing.
It doesn't log you.
Really?
Hey,
Yeah.
Grandma has
Like,
me a
it's
singer.
the take and bake. But it's a take and bake gluten free, so I can always just grab it.
Yeah.
To your house.
Perfect.
There.
There we go.
As you pull your sword, Excelsior!
Also, all of this alcohol he is offering to anybody willing to
Yes.
take it.
In that box, I would like it to leave tonight.
Is there anything more
Yeah, I
utilized?
think I see Tito's. Might have that.
There's Smirnoff, Svedka.
I was gonna say you got a problem, but you're also a bartender.
I want to say that's oh god, why am I blanking? It's the whiskey that has like the
miss
wax
you.
top on it.
Maker's
Mark.
Also,
Okay,
we're not busy
go ahead and
Wednesday,
roll
we're probably gonna be
initiative.
doing something
Because I'm
at
patient
Aunt
here.
Jackie's house.
Alright, initiative.
2 houses over for like Norway and my birthday. And I
Gotta
want you
honor
to
the
come
call.
and show your pictures too. Because you got a lot
Whoa.
better pictures than I did.
I'm ready when you are.
I'm gone.
Huh? Okay.
I
Yeah,
apologize that Rix is making you feel uncomfortable because his player is also making me feel uncomfortable.
What?
Something about crows.
Yeah. Pros make
Ritz got
Or not
attacked
Ritz,
by
sorry.
crows.
Rizzle.
Sorry, Rizzle.
Oh.
Bristle.
Rizzle's making you uncomfortable and his player's making me uncomfortable. So I feel your pain.
Hey, don't talk to my darling like that, man.
Fizzle got
Back off.
attacked
Okay,
by crows?
darling, what'd you get?
For what?
Initiative.
Oh, shiitake mushrooms.
Okay. Grab the
Did
map.
not know that. Sorry.
I heard the music.
Chantrels.
Chantrels. It was the
14.
Chantrels lean back that got it. Freaking
Fizzle?
Luke, I hate you.
19. 19 initiative.
Ben?
But mostly because you make me laugh so hard.
And,
26.
let's
Because
see,
I got a
15
freaking
there.
natural 20.
20?
Natural 20, so 26.
Apparently Shelby talks me up to her
What?
guests on her tours about how I'm the best boss in the world.
Wait, how long has it been?
Well,
I
that's
freaking
Not a full
love
day yet.
Shelby.
Okay.
Okay,
I love
darling,
her in this
you get to kick off this combat.
What am I fighting?
You see
Crows!
something like skeletal that's creeped up on you guys as you were attempting to make camp tonight.
Do I actually see it?
Yeah, you can see
Hey,
4 of them.
My sword's already ignited because I heard the music, so.
Can I?
I said it earlier when I heard that music, I said I draw my sword to
Broke that
ignite
fourth
it.
wall.
He's hearing music and
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
know why he's talking about music.
Or is it?
All I got was
Crows are
I hear
singing
crows.
music?
I hear crows.
I hear crows too, Ben. Okay. Can I bonus action hide?
It's
Murder! Murder! A murder of crows!
It's a hawk, okay?
You can try, yeah.
That's a
My familiar
natural
is a
20
hawk,
again
not a
for
crow.
36.
The smaller cousin of a raven.
It's a Stellar's J, brother.
Everything gets
Your cousin,
advantage. Does my advantage get advantage?
You said how much?
36 with a natural 20.
Yeah, you get that.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you gotta roll everything.
Oh, you're making it. Oh,
I know.
No.
I know that. Don't worry. Do I see more than one thing?
You see all 4.
Okay.
Kind of.
I see
Um,
dead people.
That's when it started, then I put a spell on it.
I am
I see
going.
dead crows.
I'm going to
Here at the air.
crossbow bolt them.
What's your name?
Natural 20 again. This is the downside to rolling 2. Well, not the downside.
What happens when you have weighted dice?
Yeah, it's actually
Yeah,
probably the
free
cloth that. Oh, ow.
Really talking in character this whole session. This whole set, every time I make comments like that, it's in character.
And it's just you cawing. Now he's talking to the freaking birds. I don't actually yell at them. I would shoot whichever one is closest to Darling.
It's a free action.
You're over here.
Or not Darling. I would shoot whichever
You're
thing
not gonna shoot Fizzle?
no
Okay. Just
is
making sure.
closest to Rad the Mad. So I actually would shoot the one closest to Fizzle. And I
SD.
yeah. Cause we like don't read anything into this. Hold on. Wait, actually.
Read all you want. I'm an open book. My heart's for you,
So-
darling.
I
think
Be the librarian to my library.
I actually just realized I don't need to sneak attack because I get advantage anyway, so I automatically... Damn it. Whatever, I sneak attack.
Mark to my book.
Or I already was hiding, so it is what it is. I already bonus action. So SD
Man, these
is
skeletons are sneaky. They got like in the middle of us.
32,
Or maybe they like popped up from the ground.
but that is crit
Can't
damage.
trust Norwegians.
That's gonna hit.
So
What are you muttering about?
That's what they are. The
It's-
Norwegians that we saw.
Yeah, I know. They're,
I'm gonna just roll it and then
I'm thinking from Fizzle's point. Like, what do you mean
double the
crows?
dice.
Okay.
Because otherwise it's 14, 16 dice. And I'm not doing that, sorry. Lucky, but. So 10, 16, 21, 22,
I know, this was a she.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28,
There.
28 times 2.
Oh yeah, 'cause you're blind.
Close it down, get to
I know this.
Dang, that's a
I
big
don't
ass
know
sword.
this
No,
right
but
now.
like usually it have like eyeballs.
It's 56
It's like a Dwarven
plus
grade.
7. 63 points of damage.
Okay.
And then, non-crit. Whales from the Grave is gonna hit SA.
I say.
Saw.
Yeah. For 4d6.
You call us like that.
What's the range?
Everyone
30
focus on
feet.
Saw.
Okay.
What do you mean? Who's Caw?
That's 14 points of necrotic damage.
Necrotic? Okay.
Oh, I've got my turn planned out. I think it's gonna be hilarious.
I got mine
Second
too. Good
creature
luck, Daryl.
within 30 feet of the first creature, and it takes 4d6. Okay. Yeah.
What was the first damage type?
It was.
You're gonna get
I think
shot
sneak attack is just
Oh my god, no.
damage.
Okay. Not. What weapon were you using though?
My crossbow,
What is that damage?
piercing.
Oh my god. There's only one thing between us right now.
Oh, God.
Vortex warp in between us.
No!
Um,
I need to stop. He's gonna get killed.
We
That's
got the
next turn.
SA and the SD is. The D stands for desire.
and I don't know. I don't think.
I guess SD is between you two.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah.
sexual
So that's
desire.
my turn because I already bonus action.
Okay, SD is going to take a legendary action. You see it
Like
grab
an
its
A.
staff as it clinks on the ground 5 times, and you see sparks shoot out at the bottom of its staff as you hear from the rubble things start to appear. Yeah.
They're all the same skeleton. What do you mean? What's so special about that one? Been running too many boards in the safety protocol.
And then a little funky funk funk for them, and your head was the perfect match.
That's why they had 3 heads.
We haven't hung out
I know.
in a whole week. No I'm kidding. We saw each other at the wedding. I'm just being
Well,
funny.
shit. Let me get my actions ready. Or reactions
Oh my
ready.
god.
You said that at 9:30 last night. What are you doing? I see you already. I was like, That's fine. I'm gonna tell Grandpa on you. Did I tell you she's been calling Collin Grandpa?
Okay, so next up, after you guys saw this staff thing happen from a legend action from SD, SB is going to take his turn, and so he is going to go ahead.
Oh,
You
wow.
see you see as SD and SA both seem to heal some, as some of the fabric is
Dang
reshifted.
it! Gotta kill him quick.
Let's see. Okie dokie. And with that,
Or apprentice to the Dwarven. I'm just gonna get time to read.
I almost downloaded it today.
That's next day I'm staying in bed for the day. There's like almost like the rope trick. You just like make an invisible hut. You just have your sanctuary.
okay,
I'm gonna be
Millicent.
here for the next 3 days. I'm not coming out. It's like
3 staff attacks coming your way. First one attempting to hit you for 17. Second one is a 13.
Oh my god, that'd be so great.
And then a natural 1. Okay.
You mean a natural 1 doesn't hit you?
Yeah.
If you,
Next up is Darling. I will roll a fumble chart for him that I want to get through
which would infect.
attacks.
Darling
12.
went
Should help
first.
everyone else.
Oh, the hit. No, 12 doesn't
And all
hit.
your damage and everything.
19.
Oh, yeah. The power game's coming out.
19 does hit me.
Okay.
Yeah. But don't put it as D.
You're going to take
Hold on,
7
just in
bludgeoning
case, just in
damage
case.
plus 16 necrotic damage.
Saw that coming. Whoa, not 116. Chill phone.
And I'm assuming 11 doesn't hit.
11 doesn't hit.
Okay. Next up,
Nothing hits. I'm
Ritz.
invincible. You
Does a
dive in
23
front of
hit?
that. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
You're too fast.
How about another 23?
First one and second one.
And then a 19?
Yep.
Okay. All 3 hits you come in your way. We'll do the bludgeoning damage first.
Damn it, Ritz.
Hang on. Hang on.
If
20
he's just hoping that if he says hang on long enough,
21
he'll forget
bludgeoning.
that he gets damage.
Yeah.
Pause. Wait there.
If I stall, I can't take damage.
And then 37 necrotic damage.
Wait,
No, no, no.
I thought for a minute there, I thought I had.
You have resistance to poison. I
Honestly,
believe.
that's you do kind of resemble punch attitude.
No, but I can't see where the rest of it is. I thought I had
Did you call Ritz a crow?
resistance.
He's
to
not that
bludgeoning.
ugly.
Well, you'll still take 37 points of necrotic.
Wait.
No. Wait. I feel like that's not true. I can't find it. I guess just give me all of it, I guess.
I'm not blowing up the fire.
Well, how much then?
60 total.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez. That was just from one of them? SC is obviously the boss. 'Cause none of the other ones would hit that hard, right?
Fumble chart
Right?
for Millicent's SB. One of his full attacks hits himself. So,
Oh yeah.
None of that was crit, right?
none of that was a crit.
Okay.
Okie dokie. After those 3 guys, Fizzle, you're up next.
I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave,
I've heard that's really
which let's see, Thunder Wave at 3rd level.
Hey Ben, can I, as an action, charge my armor and still do a bonus action that's a leveled spell?
Yeah, if the charge armor is an ability.
Crow.
No, that's
I know, I was kidding.
It's not armor.
It just is listed in
I
my
thought
spell
she
slot
said "Hey
because it's
friend"
attunement.
earlier, and I was like, "Yes," and then she was talking to Ben. I was like,
No, I wouldn't be able to cast that on myself
They
without
usually do it before we
killing
start
my
roasting
hawk.
This time, so I just don't know
That's
how
the
it works.
beacon of hope.
Yeah.
I might just have to kill my hawk and cast Thunderwave. Is Curad within 15 feet of me?
Kirat is 11 feet from you.
Perfect. How far is SD within 15 feet of me?
I'm gonna.
SD is exactly 15 feet.
Cool. Okay. This is going to kill my familiar. But I'm going to cast Thunderwave
Okay.
on myself at 3rd level.
"I'm gonna show you the other gifted."
We've got an
What's the
icon.
range?
That's pretty funny.
15 feet. 15 feet cube around me.
Oh, cube. Okay.
Yeah.
Centered on you, or
Yeah, it's around me.
whoa? Like that.
Oh, I thought SD was within 15 feet of me. But yeah, if it's centered around me, then yeah, it wouldn't hit him. Yeah. Because I don't think I can move without provoking an attack of opportunity. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
They each take... They have to do a Constitution 22 saving throw.
Those particular ones fail.
Cool. So they take the full amount of damage as like a wave of lightning like emanates from me.
Okay.
I kind of like throw down like a bomb that just like explodes and a thunder wave just outwards.
Do you yell, or is that just silent?
It's extremely loud.
Okay.
It is like very yeah. Thunder wave is like a very. It's I think force damage because it's like a sonic boom of like damage. Nope. What kind of damage is it? Let's see. Yes, thunder damage. So it's like the sonic boom of thunder damage emanates from around me. Everything is pushed 10 feet away from me after taking 15 damage. And it emits a thunderous boom audible up to 300 feet away.
Perfect.
So that's like the sound component. So pushing all those away from me.
They're dead.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna run away.
Okay.
Up towards this way. And my hawk died after in the explosion because it was next to me. Whatever, 25 feet away, and that's my turn.
Okay. As a legendary action, each. Who was it?
It looks like that it's still, while it doesn't cost a spell slot for you, it's still technically casting the spell.
Right.
So it still counts as using a level spell, so you can't also bonus action cast another spell.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just on my rules is written.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh.
The other three tap their stabs.
The board.
Dang it!
We see the SD, SB, and SA tap their stabs? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Dang. Actually, I totally forgot. Instead of running 25 feet away, I would have liked to like fly away 25 feet up and away.
Okay.
If you allow that.
Yes.
Okay. With the wing boots that I have equipped in.
Okie dokie. Everybody, all of them have taken legendary actions at this point, or at least consumed what you see, as they all ended up tapping their stabs. Skeletons start emerging from the ground and popping up around various players. Next up is Ritz.
First I'll use my bonus action
Fly
to
away.
activate my weapon.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take
Sorry, hockey. Yeah, just sing. Just nothing but lyrics. Popular songs from the 2000s or something. Like very specific genre.
I only speak in
Now
grunge.
I have Crimson Red Gun
One of you guys has to play Maria.
activated on
Why?
my All-Seeing Blade.
How about Delilah?
Resistance and necrotic damage. When I hit an undead creature with this weapon, the right is active and deals an additional 1d8 points of damage, which would be radiant.
Okay.
I was thinking for his shorter campaign, he wants to do a magical school.
Oh, yeah. That is on there.
And I want to be like a little bard barbarian, like a little emo girl.
What's that, Phil?
I'll take SC.
SC? Okay.
Very distracting.
35 is going to hit.
18.
You can roll a d6.
Opposed this whole time.
Just waiting. My turn.
Like an army man.
My turn. My turn.
3.
I got a 6, so it does not hit. Glances off the plate.
So 20 plus 7, so 27 damage. 7 of it being radiant slashing.
Okay.
That is everything.
Kirad, you're up next.
Hey, Rad, what you gonna do?
Where am I? Oh. How many of these skeletons can I hit in a 15-foot radius?
Radius?
Yeah, let me double check that. Without hitting any of our
me.
people?
Do it.
Hit fizzle. Okay.
I'm in the air. I'd be very targeted.
Let's see. It's
Since I have 122 hit points and 5 temporary hit points, and I have good saving throws, so you can go ahead and just hit me when you hit the rest of them.
Huh? Kaka.
You just hear a drunken ramble over there. Seriously, his ring made him drunk. It's a little weird.
Okay.
And obsessed with
I'm gonna
crows.
cast
I haven't seen one
Confusion.
benefit of his range.
I'm gonna cast Confusion.
Does that include yourself?
That's why I was ignoring you.
You're gonna cast confusion twice.
Yeah, no.
Oh, good. I'm moving away from everything.
I don't know that I can
What's
cast
the
the twist. I don't really know.
You have to.
I have 3 inspirations.
Wow.
A day. Like, she can change 3 rules.
Can I? So they all
taking
need
a
to
lucky
do
Wow.
Yeah.
a wisdom saving throw of 21.
Okay.
Anyone inside the sphere.
They fail.
Okay, so on the start of each of their turn, they have to roll a d10.
Okay.
Maybe next turn you have to cancel the spell to recast it.
Yep.
Okie
Which,
dokie.
whatever.
That just means you can move and affect the creature.
Exactly. I was like, meh.
Bestie is up. He is going to...
I heard bestie.
That's what
I thought he said that's what he said.
Puppy is his bestie.
Bestie with the SD.
Fizzle is.
Hey.
Make,
Essays between me and Darling.
No.
I said you shouldn't have moved. You had SD right there.
Yeah.
His best friends with SD, sexual desires.
Fizzle.
Steve needs something
You're
else
going to need
completely
to make a
different.
Constitution saving
Oh, no,
check
SD.
as SD
Huh?
points his
So I don't know
finger
what SD
towards you.
If this
Sexual
is
diseases.
a targeted spell,
It is.
And then he said SA, and I was
Yeah, but at
like,
least
no,
they're-
thank
but
you.
at least they're not transmittable.
So-
There's
They're
no
just-
SA.
spells
They're just SDs. They're
have
not
disadvantage
transmittable, so
against
it's not a
me,
concern.
Okay.
and I have
It's like Fizzle's
advantages on saving throws
Okay.
against them. So what saves?
He's infected with the
Constitution
whistles.
saving.
Constitution. Oh, hells yeah. A 24.
Okay, you pass, but you're still going to take half as much damage as finger death is pointed towards you.
Cool. How much damage is that?
How many hit points do you have?
Not enough. Hopefully.
Hopefully not enough.
Hopefully enough. Hopefully enough. Maybe.
54 divided by 2, so
27.
27 points necrotic damage.
Cool.
That's not bad.
Yeah, you got a ton of hit points over there.
What?
Hey, DM, he's got a ton of hit points.
Yeah, don't.
It's gonna take this ring off just because he feels like he can't communicate with you guys.
Yeah. You have all the knowledge, you can't use it.
You just gotta be smarter on how to use it.
Can't understand.
This is so cool. With the geometric.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tough feat makes a world of difference in taking a hit.
Okay, Sir Ben.
Health for you right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Sickening Radiance on myself. Or not Sickening, sorry, Spirit Shroud on myself. So all my attacks deal an extra 1d8 radiant, and when I hit a creature with my attack, they can't regain hit points until their next on their next
The
turn.
following, yeah.
Until my next turn.
Yep.
So I am going to, while staying within the attack radius of the skeleton, I'm going to move around to SA,
Saw.
and I'm going to smack him twice with my great sword.
Okay.
29 to hit.
That might hit, yeah.
So that's 16 points of slashing damage plus 10 points of fire damage plus 4 points of radiant damage for a total of 30 damage.
Okay.
And then I will again. Ooh, for the 4 points of radiant, I did roll a d10 instead of d8. Do you want me to re-roll it or just keep the 4? Keep the 4. So second attack. Oh, that was almost a natural 20. It's a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit. Lances off the plate as you flat blade it.
Sad. Okay. That's my turn.
Okay, as a legendary action, it responds and hits you with a bone staff attack, attempting to hit you. for 12. Yeah. It also glances off your armor. And that is, yeah. Okay. So anything else for you?
That's it.
Nelson. What you think there?
Nilly vanilly.
I think I want to try to put my blade barrier up again.
Okay.
So I have, it could either be 100 feet long or a 60-foot diameter.
Ben assumes his pose.
But I'd kind of like to
and
try
then
to
he feels
get
himself get picked up in.
Ben and Darling in it.
So is it a radius or?
My thought was a
That's how he attacks
radius.
now. When he has the ring.
Starting at SB and curving around and trying to get the skeletons around.
You said how much?
60, so it'll go off the
That's that-
screen is my
That's
thought.
how Ben moves
It's not gonna
during
be full
combat.
60, it can be
Is he
smaller.
assumes his pose, and then he
From
feels
the,
himself get lifted, and
You
he
can get everybody.
Hero Forge.
Yeah, but it's only the edge.
And then
that
he
does
approaches the enemy and he-
blades.
Oh, okay. So you wanna?
That's exactly it.
Where'd it go?
Okay.
Why? Okay. We're gonna start over. That is a square.
Do me a favor.
Sorry, I'm.
Do a
learning
copy
this
and
too.
paste. And make another one. Because I'm going to customize it a little bit. I don't want to mess with the original file. So I think there's a...
You want it to be smaller than that?
Yeah, because my thought is it'll be more
Oh,
like
okay.
a semicircle that
Let's see
covers
what I
us
can do with the reds.
off the
Or you
screen.
can just make a new one if you want.
That would hit
I know
SA
there's one in cloak.
and SB right there.
Yeah, those work.
But it, depending on how tall it is, it might hit this.
Oh, definitely not.
So I'm imagining if it can.
Oh, okay.
You can do anything you put your mind to.
More like this. Does that make sense? So we might only see the semicircle.
Demon Hunter.
That's what I imagined, but I don't know if it'll work. And I counted it looks like it would.
It could hit SB. If it's like that, it could hit
Oh,
SB.
yeah, this is like...
Oh, but
The
Ben-
skeletons, Ben.
Cool.
Ben, you have to
SA.
move, you dork.
Nah. Hit me.
It's gonna be 60-10.
Got so many options.
No saving throw.
Hmm?
No saving throw. Damn. You're gonna hit Darling.
It's the edge
It's the edge of it.
in the circle.
It's the bright yellow one.
Oh.
Oh, if you're in the edge.
Yep.
I was trying to get the two main guys with it.
Yeah, it's just
Fuck me
if you
up.
want to hit both the two big guys, you're gonna have to catch.
Sacrifice Ben.
Let's try it.
Fuck me up.
Fuck me up.
Caca! Get things to rise.
motherfucker, caca!
She pulls it apart.
We need to have baking.
Yeah.
Days.
Could be an edge lord.
What if I make it a line from
One.
SB
Like 2 days
through
a month.
SA, and then Ben's on the outside? You won't have the protection. Make it a wall instead.
Oh, what's with the samurai pants? Oh, the over.
Mm-hmm. And then just hit the. There we go.
You're gonna either hit Darling or Ben, something like that, and potentially yourself with a line.
Alright, never mind. Ben ruined it. Thanks a lot, Ben.
Did you see their Polly Pocket collection?
Yeah, that's when I was ordering.
You gotta be fancy.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, yeah. Skull belt. Okay. There we go.
I think my mom still has all their
Yeah.
Alright, so I will. Since I'm just so close, I think I'm just going to take out my Iridium
They're really fast
Warhammer
tablet.
for a 15 to hit SB.
SB. Okay. 15 does not hit. Your hammer bounces off of the plate.
Okay, that's my turn.
You don't have 2 attacks per action? Okay.
Just one.
Alright. Alright. All the little skellies are gonna take a...
Oh wait, I can't, since I didn't use a spell though, I can bonus action my, sorry.
You're good.
I can bonus action my, spiritual weapon.
The pants.
The
pants.
The ants.
Yep, that's exactly what it said.
It'd be the same thing, a 15 to hit. And I'd probably go towards the main guy.
Yeah. Glances off.
You guys seen that? There's a commercial
Alrighty,
for
I'm
Ant-Man.
doing them as a horde.
Paul Rudd and the other guy, they're literally just like
Yes, those 4 have to roll 5.
ants.
Have to roll. But I'm letting everybody else know before I get to confusion ones. They rolled a 25 to hit. I'm treating
Okay.
them as a horde. They're moving in on melee.
Oh.
And looks like 4 to Darling, 1 to Ben.
Okay.
1 for certain heading for Ritz, and then the 4 confusion will roll their combat or their confusion. They got a 1.
The creature uses all its movement to move in a random direction. To determine its direction, roll a d8 and assign a direction to each die face. The creature doesn't take an action this turn.
Okay. Sweet. All right. Kira, you can take an opportunity attack.
Do I have to do the same thing I did last confusion again?
No.
Repeat, or can I do something different?
You can opportunity attack without having to.
I'll just use my moon sickle.
Okay. Ritz does a 25 hit.
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna take 11 bludgeoning damage. Ben, does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Okay, you're gonna take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Natural one.
Oh, do we want Miss Red the Mad to roll a fumble chart?
Yes.
That's 1 yes.
Always.
That's a 2 yes. It's a no from fumble chart for Red the Mad.
Yes.
Okay, there's the 3rd yes. Please roll D100.
91.
91.
That
Nice.
was your milk.
Oh, it's what happens to me. Your attack ricochets back and you hit yourself. Roll damage as if you had hit your target and apply it to yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
4 damage.
Darling does a 25
That looks
hit.
pretty sinister.
Yeah.
You're going to take 44 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As 4 of them hit you. Millicent does a 25 hit.
Yes.
You're going to take 55 bludgeoning damage. As 5 of them hit you. And then we're going to the top
Yeah, that's
of the
innocent.
round.
Perfect.
With Darline. Actually, I need to use the restroom, so we're going to call a quick break. So consider what you guys are going to do, and we will be right back on stream.
don't lie to us.
Alrighty, we are back at it, darling.
Ugh. Sorry, I'm disturbed yet again by Gizmo.
He's the best.
Yes, yes. Dude, we actually took a picture of a little otter when we were at the aquarium because its name was Gizmo.
I sent it to him.
We're like, look, it's Luke as an otter. Sorry. I am going to.
Those were the boots I was looking for. That's sick. With the shoulder pads. I love that.
Is SD 30 feet away from SA?
He is 21 feet.
Perfect. I'm gonna shoot SD.
Okay.
I don't actually know if that's gonna work. That's a. Oh, wait, that's a 7, not a 1. Woo! It's a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Here's the plate.
Because of my crossbow bolts, I get advantage, but I already had advantage, so I get, whatchamacallit? What do I call it, guys?
Regular double
Sneak
advantage?
attack.
Oh, yeah. So you always get sneak attack?
Yeah.
No, dang. That's
8,
awesome.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 29 plus 7, which is 36 points of damage.
36 points of damage, you said?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna cast Wails of the Grave. Yeah. And it's gonna go on to SA.
Okay.
For 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And then, as my bonus action, what do I have? Hold on. I would like to basically disengage, and I'd kind of like to do it by like back flipping over like those skeletons so they're no longer in a circle around me.
Okay. Or 2.
I'm gonna go like 3 squares below where Millie is. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need me to roll anything?
Nope, that should do it.
I was getting ready to roll acrobatics, which I would have gotten at a 26.
Okay. Anything else?
That was
those might be
action,
the ones that
bonus
made the
action,
fizzle.
and an extra. I love you!
And they made them like gold studded.
And now it's no longer my turn.
Ryder says you too.
I love you, Ryder. She's all the way in the library.
Ben, as you've seen something happen to Fizzle in like the skeleton closest to you, the skeleton that's bigger than the rest, points its finger at you, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
By the way, which was the one that tried to zap me with its finger?
D.
28.
Okay, you'll take half as much damage.
Noise.
Noise.
Noise, noise. Noise, noise, noise. Mine.
Yeah.
Sound
32
like
points
me.
of
I
damage.
love those knee pads.
Huh?
32 points of
In
damage.
college,
Half or that is
Half,
the
that
I
is the
had a
half.
girl- I had a roommate that was.
I
She
am.
really hated how
I
crazy
am
we were.
going to.
And it's
So I would
necrotic.
sit at the window and be like, boy,
in
boy,
response,
boy,
as a
boy,
reaction,
every time, like during class periods, we're switching, and I could see them all going back to the dorm. Boy, boy.
rebuke the violent. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
My face.
Of 19.
I hate them face.
You got 19.
Then it succeeds. So it takes half of the damage it just dealt as radiant damage.
Okay.
So, what did I take? 39?
No.
32. 32, so it would take 16.
Mm-hmm.
You should have taken the full amount so it takes more.
Okay. C is going to go ahead and attempt to hit Ritz
What's your
for a
AC?
17.
That's a tie.
Okay. A 28
That is.
and a 15.
2 does not hit.
The tie is a 1, so re-roll.
2.
6, so 2 hits hit yet. Bludgeoning first, both added up, is a total of 17 bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Necrotic coming towards your way
I have resistance.
is 31, so halved is 15 points of damage. And then he is Millie. Let's see. It is also going to raise its finger towards you and use its finger to cast it green beam towards you.
How much damage did you
And so you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
In total, I've got 8 points.
8 hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some
then-
of us are looking pretty
Okay,
squishy
you're going to take
right now.
full.
You have the 5 temporary hit points from this
Huh?
morning?
This is all necrotic damage. That is a total of 62 points of necrotic damage as the beam hits you and you feel life sapping from you.
I got 5, but it's still below.
Yeah, it's a little bit, but you know.
You see
Matter.
2 of the skeletons, this is for the table, heal a little bit, but not A.
Oh, just remember, you all have
Because you can't heal.
your treat for me that you can always eat for your 5 temporary hit points.
I ate it at the beginning of the day.
Yeah, that was like the breakfast for me.
Yeah, I did too.
Same.
Fizzle, since you're next up after these, do you want to make a free action perception check?
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
This sounds like murder crow music. Like something Alfred Hitchcock would hear.
The
I was thinking like Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, like they're in the middle of like not a high speed chase, but like he's got to solve the puzzle within the next 5 minutes, or else the room's gonna flood with water and drown everyone. And there's no way he'd be able to solve this problem unless if you're Sherlock Holmes.
Played by Robin Downey Jr. It's exactly what I'm thinking.
I wish they made more of those movies.
Did y'all see the Cumberbatch Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah,
But that was pretty good.
Okay.
that was so good.
Yeah, I
We
think
watched the American one where he's a drug addict, and I really like that one.
Fizzle,
Isn't that House?
Honestly, it's like if House was Sherlock Holmes, that's what the American version was. It was really good.
you notice from your height before your turn even starts that there are a series of dwarves that are starting to crawl over the rubble that you guys started to walk upon as you see 6 figures approach from different sides of the particular battle.
6 figures or 6 dwarves?
6 dwarves.
Cool.
I hope they're fucking packing.
Well,
Gotta hope they're on our side and not the ringleader of these.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Oh,
yes.
okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. All right. I'm going to shout for the dwarves. Help! We could use some assistance over here. And then.
No, he's talking to random things.
And
You think
then
he's talking to the crows?
2 SD. I think the one that did the finger death at me. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Do at 3rd level. So, first one is a 24 to hit.
Gonna hit.
Second one is a 17 to hit.
Does not hit.
Third one is going to be a 19 to hit.
It hits.
Cool. So, to add a D8 because I'm shooting it with my super spiffy cannon. Oh wow! I'm surprised these don't come with a D8. Oh,
Didn't it?
I don't think so.
You should have all of it in there.
Oh wait, is that one? That one's a D8. Yeah. Okay.
I was like,
So,
I'm
2.
getting my money back. They lied.
Okay. So for 6 fire damage, 6 fire damage with an additional 3 damage on top of that. So 15 damage
Okay.
to SD.
Perfect.
I don't think I have a bonus action without my bird. So that is my turn.
Okay. Ritz.
Oh. So. I guess, I'm going to put a blood curse of bloated agony on the SC. Is he undead?
Yes.
Alright, then I've got to amplify it. Cool.
Actually, I do an additional D6. I deal 2 more damage. Because I upcasted, I shot 1 more additional ray.
Okay.
Actually, before I do that, I'll do that at the end, but I'm just going to attack him twice. Roll for you. For 29
It's gonna hit.
and 27.
Also will hit.
So 28 slashing plus 9 radiant damage.
How much total?
It'll be 37 total.
Okay.
Yeah. And then with this blood curse, because he's undead, I amplify it. Causes me Oh, you're fucking blind. Hang on. Alright, malfunction.
I got I was not expecting that. Oh damn, dude.
Sorry. I gotta take. Oh, take necrotic damage for that. So he's cursed. Curse lasts for 1 minute. Cursed creatures can make Constitution saving throw at the end of each turn. Ending the curse on itself is a success, but they have disadvantage straight checks, dexterity checks. And if they do make more than one attack, take 8 necrotic damage.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Kira, it's going to be your turn next, but all of them take legendary actions as they tap their staves.
No! I know I can't actually stop it, but one day yelling no is gonna hurt.
Oh my god.
My Lando.
You see as several more skeletons start breaching through the earth and crawling up. As they all breach the earth, and you guys are starting to get swarmed.
I mentioned how fun this is.
Kirad?
I have a question with the repeat. If I have to repeat a spell, does it then have to be at the same level that I did it the last time?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I just want to make sure. Okay, 15-foot radius again.
Where do you want it?
On as many skeletons without my people.
Your butt.
Can we do it up here? It can go up to 90 feet away from me. Like, can I get it, like, here?
Into SC.
Yeah, can I get SC in it? Like that?
Yeah. You can do that.
Cool. Then a wisdom saving throw of 21.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
They're gonna fail.
Okay. Oh, actually, yeah. Bonus action. Wait, let me cast that really quick before I forget. Oh my god, I keep doing that.
You coming up?
Bonus action, I'm gonna bring out my spirit totem. So it's a radius of 30 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna get me in it. I'm assuming I can I get, how many of me and other of my people can I get?
You in it. Looks like you can get Ritz, Fizzle, Ben, Millie, and Darling. Everyone.
Okay. It is going to be the
Sorry, guys.
the bear spirit. So everyone gets advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, and 5 plus everyone gets 19 temporary hit points.
Okay.
Woo!
As long as you stay in the circle.
What, the big one?
Yeah. The green one. Big green one.
Am I in that circle?
Yeah.
You are.
So 19 technically.
Yeah.
Kirad, SD is going to attempt to hit you 3 times.
Okay.
22,
Yeah.
22,
Yeah.
and 10.
No.
Okay. Bludgeoning damage first. 17 bludgeoning damage. And 31 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Alright, Sir Ben.
As much as I want to try and blow a lot of stuff up, I feel like that's better still just going for the big guy. So I'm gonna make 2 attacks against SA.
SA, okay.
I will Headspace first it first. And then I'll 25
will hit, yeah.
and 16.
Does not hit. You flat blade the second attack.
So it's gonna be 13 slashing.
Okay.
Plus 5 fire. And I realized I needed the Constitution saving throw for my spell save earlier. Ooh, I failed that, so I did this concentration on the spell. Then I will smite.
Okay.
That's second level, so that's 3d8. Plus 11 radiant damage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Perfect. Melee.
I'm going to cast Blade Barrier on myself.
Okay.
Screw all y'all.
Feeling it.
What size?
Basically just around me. Yep, get those guys. I want them to have to be in it if they want to touch me.
Okay.
They have to do a dex saving throw of 21.
They fail.
Awesome. So then, they'll get 39 damage.
Okay. Luckily, instantly these guys are vaporized.
Yay!
SB is still standing though.
And that wall stays up
Okay.
for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then for my spiritual weapon, where'd it go? So I'll go with the big guy again for an 18 to hit.
Roll a d6.
3.
I got a 4, so.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay. You hear one of the dwarves. Hold on a little bit longer. We're getting a magical amulet to help. Again, the skeletons here are going to make the ones that are standing that aren't the S, A, B, C, D horde attack. And they hit for a 25 again. So if your AC is less than 25, they're going to hit. We will deal with the confusion section in a second. Fizzle, you're flying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does entering the blades kill them?
When they enter the wall for the first time, or when their turn starts, the creatures must make the same throw, and then I have to roll again for their damage.
Go ahead and roll. Okay.
Kind of reminds me of Aegon from House of the Dragons. You watching that?
No.
Okay. Is 25 hit, darling?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, 48 points of damage, bludgeoning. Ben, you're gonna take.
Thank you for those hit points.
Did they come in handy?
Oh yeah.
42 points of bludgeoning damage, unless your AC is higher than 25.
My AC is 20, so
25.
Yeah.
Ritz, you're gonna take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. And for the confused skeletons, they need to roll a d10, correct? They got a 5.
They don't move or take any actions this turn.
Easy, easy. Okay. One of the dwarves steps forward, jumps off, as you see another dwarf run up this way. These two kind of drop off. Drop in. Drop in. Drop in. I need somebody to volunteer to roll a d10. And somebody to volunteer to roll a d20.
I got the D10.
Okay.
If I roll the d20, do I get to do it with advantage?
No.
I got a 3 on the D10.
Do you want to roll the d20? 5. Sorry.
Good thing you rolled low. The check was a 3. As one of the dwarves throws the amulet over to this dwarf right here in the blue. He just fumbles with it, but he raises it up, taps it, and you watch as the skeletons turn to dust before your eyes as you exit combat.
Good job, Cruz! How'd they do that?
I believe Ritz is down, right?
No.
Oh, good.
Close.
Katie gave us temporary hit points.
Woohoo!
I'm not running the marathon after that.
The dwarf looks around and goes, "Oh, sorry about that. We heard some commotion down this way. A couple days passed from the wall, and it takes a bit to get around down here, especially when you're of short stature. We've had to deal with these. Luckily, the elf Scar made us this amulet to deal with the pesty bones of the past. I do have a question, though. Are you for or against Scar?
Scar's
Scar's
the
evil
wizard.
mate.
Scar's like
Evil
Boss's
mage.
brother.
I'm gonna let Millie take the lead on this since it's her people.
Well, we're totally against them.
Yeah, we don't like Scar.
Why are the other skeletons still up?
Oh, sorry. I just didn't see him.
Oh, it's up the world.
Okay, that's really all I got.
Mm-hmm.
And we're out of combat.
Blue
Just chatting.
speaking. The rest are armed. You can't really see through their visors to see what they are. The dwarf that you see before you has a half helm on with the nose portion of his helm. Big black beard, dark eyes. Looks about middle-aged as far as you can tell for a dwarf. And he also is armed. He has the amulet in hand. He's kind of like fashioning it to a loop on his side, but he's still holding on to his two-handed axe.
This is the same one that did the amulet that made that one goblin a dragon, right?
Scar was the one that turned the goblin into the dragon thing that we had to kill, that we're trying to pursue.
Yeah, but he did that with, like... He's using magic of other people to do that to that. Like, he scarred it.
You didn't answer my question. Are you for or against?
Well, we're against, but can you give
And
us,
I'm
like, a
afraid you
head
are all
start
under-
to run away?
No, I'm afraid we need to escort you into the city.
I don't think we know enough to say if we're for or against.
I don't know.
We don't like Scar. We know we definitely don't like Scar. He's the one that cursed my daughter. He's the one that sent that dragon.
If you
to
could
kill
please
us.
fashion your weapons to yourselves or surrender them. I'll
Perhaps
give
we
you
can
the
come to an
option.
understanding, because for and against implies that they're sides, and we're not really on sides. We're really just looking for somebody, and if Scar keeps us from looking for him, then we're technically against him in that case, but against him to say that we're totally against him is not entirely
You're
accurate.
super intimidating right
Yeah,
now.
we all.
You do realize this is
You
a
are.
military compound, right?
Well, yes, of course. Of course, we were
Thank
planning
you.
on
Oh, I did
going
not
to
know
meeting
that,
and
actually.
introducing
I'm
ourselves
not
and
gonna lie to you.
asking to be let in and follow proper procedures and protocols. We're simply looking for somebody.
Then that sounds excellent, but that's why we're asking to escort you instead of let you.
So we're not under arrest. You're just
No.
going to escort us back. Well, that's perfect because we're
Not
going there
detaining.
anyway. So of course,
Of course,
we will,
when you
we will
enter-
allow you to escort us. Of course, that's what we were looking for in the first place.
Quite funny there, boy. But I will say this: usually visitors, unless you have something to declare for trade, are either turned away or you must get a brand saying you are for Scar's empowerment.
Can I do a perception to see if they
Are
have
you
the
for
brand?
Scars and
What,
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
what does it matter if we're not citizens of this area and therefore aren't going to be a part of his rise or fall?
I have stick for trade!
It's a 19.
You see all slightly through their between their gauntlets and their bracers, a small brand in the shape of a lightning bolt, burnt into basically right here in the wrist.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation on my wrist to help, like, fake magic that same marking on my arm.
Okay.
Be like, no, we're just traveling through. We're
Does
merchants.
everyone have?
Not everyone, but do we all need it?
Yes.
Why not just one of us?
You're welcome to find out.
And now,
Wait, did he say scar like the person or afraid of scars? I don't want scars.
I am going to.
So either you head back where you came from, or you come get a brand.
I'm gonna.
You already look like you have one.
Who is your leader?
My leader is Scar.
Scar leads the underworld. Here.
Well, yes, most of our kind are enlisted under his service.
Well, would you say you're in charge of everyone here?
No, of this group, yes, they obey my orders.
Can I go to intimidate him?
Yeah, you can certainly try.
No, man, it just doesn't work, John.
What do you mean? You got this? You're intimidating. You got the ring for it, man.
I got 0 on intimidation. 24.
Damn.
What are you intimidating? What are you saying?
That he just lets us be at.
No, you gotta roleplay it.
How are you menacing? What makes you scary?
Well, I don't have to say anything because it's all going to be in his mind. I'm just going to stare at him very intently with the message going through that he will let us go.
The mental
These are
image.
not the droids you're looking
Yeah, exactly.
for.
You better back down, elves.
Hey, look, you're welcome to find out, sir, Mr. Mindfolk. Mr. Drow, like...
So
You're-
just leave us be.
If you're looking to enter the city, you're gonna need a brand, whether you want one or not. It's as simple as that. Scar would like me to escort any strangers because he's concerned about a particular party coming into his city and disrupting things.
That's funny.
Which
A
party is
ranger
that?
party?
I haven't been given descriptions. He's been kind of vague, but we've been keeping an eye out for any rustle and tussle. Particularly in this area, he seemed concerned about the old ruins for some reason.
Huh.
So who's the party against?
Well, I believe it, pish posh from the talk of the top side, but it sounds like there was a war started, and I guess if there is a resistance,
This is
highly
sounding very
unlikely
familiar.
that the resistance is sending a party around to
Sounds like he doesn't trust you with a lot of information.
I don't know a lot of information. Good
No,
soldiers
just-
follow orders.
Well, we thank you for your aid. If we can ask for a little patience to feel a little bit better, we'd be happy to be escorted. But as you can see, we're badly hurt, and we need time to take care of our wounds, if you will. And
Well,
I want
it's
to roll like a
still
persuasion to try to convince them to let us rest.
There's 2 nights that we have to march. We'd be willing to take you along, and we have the amulet to keep you safe, and we gotta rest sometime too, and plenty of watch for the rest of the road.
Marching where?
To the city.
Oh.
To the entry, basically. Border security. This is gonna be quite the traveled path in the future. A lot of infrastructure is being built. If you haven't noticed the newly constructed wall.
Did. It's very well built.
Well, I think we all can agree we could use some rest.
Millie do not recognize these people in either clan.
You want to roll anything?
Could I roll
Insight.
insight?
Yes. Distinguished by their regularly dark, like midnight black beards and everything, dark eyes, you know that this is part of the Blackrock family. They are a political sense in the fact that, like the House of Magnus, they also had some military stature. They weren't as high in the sect as, a lot of the political theater, but more of the military sect instead of the poverty civilian sect. So they are trained warriors, much like your own house. But they weren't really. They didn't always agree eye to eye with your house. You're more good aligned. They'd say they're more neutral. If that makes sense.
Okay.
They didn't like to get too hands-on with anything.
Okay. So I would probably share out with them at least that I recognize the house and whatnot.
But we're not gonna convince them.
Yeah, I think, can we just have a quick aside with our group and talk about this real quick?
Time out.
Time out, yeah.
Gross.
Alright. we have nothing. We're not arresting you. We're not detaining you.
Do we need to get a brand in order for them to just take us to the city? To escort us to the jail?
They kind of all huddle. They start casually chatting with each other, pulling out flasks. For those that like the booze, you smell brandy coming out of the flasks.
Because I too could have a little scar if I need it, but
I think we need time to lick our wounds a little bit for the night, heal up, and then
we're not going to be able to take them all, ever.
I think we could.
There's 6 of them,
And there's 6 of us.
but there's magic. Magic that we don't
Technically,
have.
it's one thing.
And
She's
then,
not here.
yeah, there are more of them. It is just that there are 6 present. So, I'm just saying.
Do we really want to kill 6 of them when we know we're walking into a
Whole city.
Whole city to be taken to people politically aligned with Scar.
Well, and it's like, why do we
And what's
actually have
this
to go
one?
to the city? Can we figure out a different route?
I'm not going back into jail.
I agree. I don't think we should
We don't
align
want you.
ourselves with the people who are for Scar.
No, I
They-
don't think so either.
We're the people they're looking for. If they bring us in, we're going to be killed. We're the ones that are starting this war.
I say it's a
against
2-day
Scar.
travel. We travel one night, and the next night we kill them in their sleep.
You say this mentally because so they can't overhear
I can't.
this.
Yeah. I can't
Just
speak.
outside DM, just
Yeah, I
mentally.
can't.
Well,
we're
he
helping
says
you.
everything mentally.
Yeah, exactly. So they can't overhear if they're trying to like cast a spell to like listen in. I think using like your mental connection with us, we can try to formulate a plan to overcome these doors either the next day, not lethally. Like we can do like non-lethal damage. We can capture them, get the information we need, maybe have hostage if we need to, but then get to your family.
What exactly is our objective?
We're trying to get the Millicent's dad.
And do we honestly think he's going to be in the city where
Why don't we just
He
ask
is.
everybody
Crow
is...
crow.
Should we ask them?
Stop your nonsense. You mean nothing.
Crow.
Should we ask them if they know her dad? Not in a sense that.
No.
I'll give
No.
you this. When when Sir Ben starts talking Crow, if one of you crits, I'll let you have insight to what he's actually saying.
I think you're out of anyone with advantage.
I got a 19.
Oh. I can try to roll with just one.
All I'm saying is...
It's a 15. I mean, it's not going to be...
We either
I
have
can
to
get
go to
up
this
a 20.
town... We might as well get escorted out.
Yeah, but we don't want to go with the people who are for
20.
Scar.
Natural?
But they're the
Yeah.
only way to...
I used an
understand what he
inspiration.
says.
He's in the city.
Oh, no.
Located in the House of Magus.
Guys, he's in the city. Guys, he's in the city.
How do you know?
Hey, does she
Because-
repeat things in her mind?
Yes.
She does.
Yeah.
Are you so it's total communication is repeated.
Yes. Total communication.
And we have to get into the city, yes, but we don't want to go in with the group who is
But if
taking us to
he's
Scar.
the only way... Like, all I'm saying is... If he is literally controlling every single person that
Wait, have
gets
you-
into that city, what other alternative do we have? I'm not saying aligning ourselves with him.
Yeah.
They can take us in.
Mhm.
I'm not getting a Scar. Or a Brandon.
And that's where they're taking us to.
But that's the only way in, is what I'm saying is. Like, have we heard of any
Okay,
alternative?
but what if we get in and that's what who's my dad is aligned with?
Exactly, and that's the other thing I'm concerned about, is we have to go into the city no matter what.
If I'm not mistaken, outside the game, we know that Millie's father's staging a rebellious group against the... Yeah.
Well, that's
The
why
party.
she originally left. But, once again... But
But
then,
do
even
we-
if that's why,
I mean, I haven't been there in a while.
what are
It's, you know.
6 of us
Yeah.
going to do against a whole city? Or, we play the Magnus card, and we get taken
But
directly to him,
rebellions are built on hope.
or we go directly to
She
him.
rolled a 20. We're good.
Oh, well, her, yes.
They're gonna take us to Scar.
Whoa! No! Dull it, dim it, do something.
Warning,
that hurts
dude.
Yeah.
So damn bad.
Make it yellow.
Seriously, can you
Make it
stop?
purple for all
It
we care.
hurts.
Yeah, it's supposed to be evening when we had this fight, and suddenly the sun came out. What is this?
We were supposed to go to that
Yeah.
dimness,
Oh,
but
that hurts so bad.
I just think we don't want to be taken in because Scar is actively looking out for us, and this is the search party meant to bring us in, to turn us into Scar.
What if there's more to
What
getting
is our
just
alternative?
We get branded, but what if there's more to the branding?
We
Like,
can fake our
proof
brands.
of why we need
We can
to
brand
Yeah.
ourselves and sneak in. You're a master.
Yeah. Maybe
copycat.
maybe one of us can sneak in.
Mhm.
Possibly two. 6 of us? When 2 of them are in heavy plate armor?
Mhm. You're the
Sneaking.
master of makeup. We can forge
No,
our
I
way.
am not the master of makeup.
Mhm.
I am the master of disguising my own damn face.
You look like this
Can you
handsome
just
fool
make a
just
brand?
this morning.
Yeah, because
brand.
I
Exactly. We can brand ourselves if,
Yeah,
if it
just
comes
make
to
a
it, but
brand.
that's the last resort. 'Cause that's
He just wants to brand you with a wedding ring.
why are you the worst? All I'm saying is, like,
Going very
1,
well.
killing them all isn't gonna make sense. 2,
Makes sense to me.
Killing always makes sense to you.
it's true.
It's easy to search them when they're dead.
No.
you see
Oh,
the party
give
of
that to y'all, I
dwarves start
think,
to
on that pirate
break out
campaign.
some packs of timber and as they start making a campfire and start to boil some water that they found. They start chopping up some supplies that they have. Some, boiled dried meat is now getting boiled, and some potatoes are getting cubed. See some spices thrown in there. They're obviously setting up camp to rest for the night here.
I think we can go with them, play their game until we get to the city, and then we can ambush them and discover a way to sneak in. They're gonna know how.
I really want to just
Or we turn ourselves into Scar, who we're trying to kill.
go.
I
Who
don't
wants to kill
think
us?
he's
This area
there.
of-
Scar's on the lookout. That's who they're looking for us. Am I wrong? We're the party that Scar is looking out for.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know who he's looking for.
But
Did he
everyone
not,
is.
did he not see us when we fought Goblin?
All I'm saying is, we
Scar
have
will know.
a
Will
legitimate
recognize us.
business, a legitimate reason to maybe want to be spreading news about our beer company. If
I
they
feel like
only let traders
forging-
in.
Forging the paperwork to the traders would be far more.
I think that's a good idea. I do legitimately like that. For business wise,
Oh.
yes. I like that.
Hello.
However, it'd be awkward for us to reapproach them and say, hey, we're just here to trade because we were already kind of initiating this conversation and didn't lead with that. So I would say...
I did say I had things to trade.
Yes, but I would say have the paperwork and just say, hey, we didn't understand the concept. All we heard was there was a new city and wanted to check it out. However, we are an inn, and while we don't want to be branded, we would be willing to seek some sort of trade deal in order to supply our alcohol that is
Well, then
currently
Fine.
serving the front lines of the Elven Empire.
Love it.
There you go.
Let's do it. Do you want to?
Do you have some
I-
paperwork available?
I can make something up real quick.
They're in full passing around brandy and cooking a stew at this point, and it smells delicious.
Can I walk around and
I would also.
Search
I would
the
like to
area.
forge
Can you go
papers.
impress them with your cooking and schmooze them a little bit and just
I would like to
help
forge
them
papers.
get more at ease before you approach them?
I can do
You
that.
want me
I
to
can
roll
do that.
something?
Sleight of hand, sure.
That is. 22.
Wait, what are you working on? Is it the paperwork?
Yeah.
I want to use a flash of genius to add +6 to her roll, like helping her forge just as best as possible with Millie's help to like make it as Dwarven and as official as possible.
I just want to search the entire area.
I am going to go tell them vivid tales about crows. about Snow White and the Seven Dwarves and how fantasy has drawn a lot upon the depictions from that, and how their race is really just like
And it sounds like a drunken
hodgepodge creation of like various stereotypes into just the atypical rough male, and just tossing all this stuff at them, and all they're hearing is just like the entire history of crows.
You do this for about a couple hours. And as you do, most of them nod off to sleep, but you see one of them that's just like, okay.
That's the
Crows.
I've
Collin
never
one.
seen a crow.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's just very intrigued by you talking about crows.
Yep. And how crows shit on, and it's coming out as a story about how crows are actually the ones that are shitting on turtles, and it's getting blamed on
The owlins.
the owlins, and it's this giant plot because the ravens hired them to do it because they're tricksters, and that's how it's coming out to them.
Okay, alright. You can get inspiration for that callback. A little bit of lore there.
So investigating the area.
Mm-hmm.
Roll 31.
Okay.
Can I search anything of interest? Is this it? That's all this
There's
is?
rubble,
It's-
yeah.
I was gonna say that's.
As you check around the
Pretty
rubble, you don't
badass.
notice anything shiny or fun.
Is he doing?
Nothing on the where the
The
skeletons.
dwarves
are.
don't
Where's
even
the-
seem to
oh,
have any.
cat. Yeah,
The skeletons
the
return to
chaos
dust.
around.
Right, but nothing that they had on them. Same
No.
thing does.
No.
So many cats in this campaign. It's that's pretty freaking good.
Alright, never mind. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Almost all the dwarves are passed out except the one that is actively talking about crows and ravens to Sir Ben.
I'll work with Darlene all night on the paperwork. Next
Not all
morning.
night. I'm working on it for a few hours and then I'm going to sleep. I'm
I'd like
not
to
taking a
know.
point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Well, yeah, until we finish the paperwork. You know,
Cloak
it
or cape?
shouldn't take more than like an hour.
It was in the document.
You guys can take a long rest.
It's a recent outfit.
Woohoo!
Finish the paperwork in time. For those that needed 1 day for the rings to end, you can now take off your ring, or you can choose to re-roll it.
Within 3
And you have
days.
it.
I'll pocket it. I'm gonna take off
Are
my
you?
ring.
Who are you making the
Are you?
cat
Okay.
for? Who's
Lucy.
Oh, in red,
Yeah. Lucifer.
black and white.
Is he black and white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can change that.
I like it. I mean, I'd take the red cat over a black and white cat, but
Okay, it's my day of disappearance.
Oh no.
Nice. It's very red. But it is right. It's black and white. Outside of that, it's perfect.
he's got like a white chest.
That's an easy fix.
Oh man, that felt great.
Is it
Sit
the
for 4
plus
hours.
3 inspiration? Is it the all 3 days? Like 3 plus
No,
3
just-
over the 3 days?
No, it's 3 up front. But
Oh.
yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yes.
Like spread throughout the days.
Yeah. You don't get 3 every day.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So I've used
Yeah, I
one.
thought I had
Yeah.
intimidation already. Oh, shit.
You're not intimidating. It's a charisma
The
thing.
doors are up early, milling around. They're packed up, campfires snuffed out. The main black-bearded one is the only one. They slept with their helmets on. They look pretty much ready to go first mushroom light of the day. You guys coming in or leaving?
We'll go with you, but just forewarned, we are merchants. We're trying to, do business. Still, prestidigitation with the scar and make it look
Become
like it.
someone's slave.
Showing the paperwork that Darlene worked on.
Yeah, I don't read, so that's great. You'll have to show somebody at the gate, and for those that have the markations, you should be able to enter just fine.
And those without,
We'll have to get markations.
Even as traders.
we're traders.
What if we don't
we're
go in the
merchants.
city with them?
If you want inside the city, I'll make it real simple for you. You have to get a brand.
Well, you just threatened that I'd get a mark if I didn't, even if I just showed up at the door.
Yes, because you have intentions of entering the city, right?
That's undisclosed.
Your story is very confusing, by the way. You're all over the place.
I didn't
Not
know he was
entirely
rich.
true. In honest, we heard of us starting in the city. We kind of came just to explore and see what the story was. And we
To be
do-
the first people with a liquor license there.
Well, after hearing a little bit more, I mean, we have the paperwork because we are operating and running a brewery and creating new businesses. But really, we just kind of came to explore as more of a hobby, and now realizing what the case is, we're not particularly looking to get branded, so the two options are either leave and go back and waste our time exploring, or perhaps create this as some sort of opportunity for us to go in and perhaps create new customers. We are currently serving many of Scott's allies. I assume he is allied with the Elven Empire, is he not?
Yeah, absolutely. Look,
We are
I don't
serving
make
the
the
front
deals.
lines.
I'm just the warrior, so I can go
Is there
talk
like
to
a
somebody.
magical barrier that we can't pass unless we have the brand?
Well, yeah.
Oh, why didn't you just say that, silly?
Well, you can pass it, but
But what?
I don't know. I got the brand. I just see what happens to the people that don't have it and pass it.
Okay, what happens to them?
I mean, they're pretty much mind controlled and walk like zombies off to Scar's palace.
Gotcha.
Blue, yellow.
Okay, well, I
Who's-
don't know.
who's
I think
working?
we might. Are you sending another party back to guard these gates?
These
Maybe-
aren't gates. We're out in the middle of nowhere.
So is it at the city gates that the brand will kick in?
Yes.
Oh, okay,
We'll-
we'll walk with you for 2 days.
We'll gladly take
And then
the
we'll
escort
decide.
back to the main roads, and it'll give us some time to think about how much we actually want to try and seek out new business if it's worth taking the brand.
That sounds fair to me.
Yeah, we might just turn around and go home.
Okay.
I mean, being the first in the city would be frickin' sweet, but, you know...
At what cost?
Branding seems a bit excessive for somebody who isn't going to stay here. All we're looking
Yeah,
to do
exactly.
is potentially import
So,
alcohol.
let's walk for a few days and then we'll figure it out from there. We might decide to turn around.
Alright, well, we're gonna get to it. We got other noise disturbances from.
Crows?
No. Albert's the one that was interested in crows. But. Afraid he had a little bit too much to drink last night.
Well, that one had too much to drink all day.
You know, that's what I think. But, anyhow, with that said, we're gonna take off and, we'll point out the main gates to you guys, but there's some disturbances from the goblins a little south, so we'll eventually detour.
Gotcha. Perfect. We'll go with.
Goblins to the south. Will you need backup dealing with them?
No.
Oh, alright.
Did you not see his awesome amulet? They're fine.
Well, they're great for undead, but goblins aren't undead. I'm sure they have other tricks up their sleeve. I was just curious.
Nope, we're
Have a-
plenty
we have a-
fine.
Particular knack for slaying goblins.
That's good to know. Yeah. Do you guys follow along? Or do you try and set a pace?
Well, I guess go with their escort to the main road.
Okay. Yeah, you guys,
Long rest?
yep, you can long rest.
Right,
So,
yeah.
you guys made it about here-ish before the encounter. This is where you would have long rested. The morning takes you to, the next day takes you to about here. And then they kind of point towards the north and say, well, there's the main gates. We're gonna head and check out. We heard, or had,
Raise my hand because I got a question.
yeah.
Oh. Is my disadvantage done because that day?
No, that was the first day, so you're in your disadvantage day.
I thought this was a 3-day trip.
Yeah, I thought you just told us to take another long rest.
It was the long rest from the morning.
Yes, that's what I was asking.
Oh. Gosh.
Yeah, so it's gonna take you. It's nighttime when you arrive about here,
Okay.
so you guys can decide what to do. I'm letting you know that the dwarves are saying, gates north. We're going south because there were reports of some goblins crossing over a couple days ago.
Perhaps we should assist in dealing with these goblins.
Well, we just wait here. rest here for the night, and then if we hear screaming, we'll go into this.
It's up to you guys. I mean, we're quite capable.
Do we want to help the goblins or kill the goblins? Is what you're suggesting.
What? No, we would be helping these lovely dwarves right here. Dealing with the goblins.
Right. Dealing with the goblins.
You guys got some sort of joke going on?
Yeah, they think goblin's a funny word because it rhymes with goblin.
Goblin these nuts.
Yeah, that's what I
Go
was.
for it.
I was trying to warn you. They think goblin's funny. 'Cause
Okay. So are you coming or staying? Or leaving?
that's what she said.
I guess
It
we're
is up
staying
to
here.
our party members.
I think we should stay here. You know, let these dwarves go on their way and be on their business. We'll be on our way.
We're more than capable.
What do y'all think?
If we hear you screaming, we'll come running, just like you did for us.
Make our way to the city.
I think we're gonna rest here for a night.
I think it would be better to rest for a night before we make our way to the city.
Well, good luck with the brands and your adventures of alcohol, I guess.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Good luck with gobbling them nuts.
There's no nuts that we're going to be gathering or goblins.
And good luck with the crows.
Only Albert cares about them.
I know.
They depart kind of quiet as they came.
Hey,
Doesn't take long for them to disappear into the dark.
hey, that key you got. Do you think it unlocks a door that's secret?
Probably. When they said it was some sort of magical barrier, that's what I assume is what this key is for. But in terms of how much it's related to that specifically, I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I think it would be better for us to try and scale the wall rather than take the main entrance, considering what would be watched.
Or maybe
definitely gonna
look
stay
for a
out.
secret door along the gate?
That is a strong potential.
I'd just say we get the branding too. We can't fix it later.
It's a possibility. It just depends on what is entailed in said brand.
Because here's the thing, is I don't think even going above that gate and missing the front entrance, I still think we would suffer the same consequences if we didn't have that brand.
Like
Then
when he
if-
found out.
No, I honestly think he has the whole thing barriered. Goes all the way to the top.
All the way to the top, baby, like a
This
conspiracy.
key is intended to allow us access or break through like a specific magical barrier.
Exactly.
So that's my point, is once we get through it, then we probably shouldn't have any issues once we're on the inside.
Yeah, but what do we use the key on?
We can find an entrance or a door.
Because
And
I
we have
think
the expert trap
every
detector.
key needs a lock. It's not like it can magically go in your pocket. You can go over the wall and you'll be fine.
I think you can make your own door in the magic barrier with the key, is my assumption.
Well, then we could try it at any part.
Yes, that's why we would have to scale a section of the wall and try that.
Or we just try it at the bottom of the
If
wall,
that's
make
the-
a door and go through
If
there.
that's the is that the implication that the dwarves gave, was that there is a like full magical barrier over the entire city and walls and everything?
Go ahead and roll insight.
It's always the doors that stop us.
31.
The insight is the whole city is protected, yes.
Like a gate
Huh?
that we could once we're
Like a dome.
Yeah, but so once we're through the dome, then it's not a non-issue.
Yes.
And
But we
based on
gotta
my
get
identify
through the
spell, what I
dome.
assume
Might
that
not
the
be able to
key
get out either.
creates its own door when
Sorry.
I use it on the protected dome or barrier.
It doesn't create its. It kind of dispels a small fragment of a
Section,
barrier.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. Is it creates its own doorway?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think what we should do is So we should wait till nighttime. And maybe...
It's already nighttime.
Okay. We should observe the wall. Maybe there are some secret runes pointing the way to a door.
Hey God, I'd like to ask a question.
You took the ring off.
This is my last day of it.
You say you took a ring off.
Well, I thought this was. I thought it was like the third day, the same way they are. Because
Okay.
I had 2 days.
Okay. Yeah.
One day.
You want to
got
ask a
attacked
question?
At night.
But you're
Yes.
taking it off tonight.
Well, it'd be tomorrow morning because it'd be the
Okay.
end of that day, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm gonna ask God a question.
Okay.
Being with my God, is there an unguarded entrance or unguarded section of this wall that would be easy to climb over?
No.
Fuck.
You shouldn't have worded it that
I know.
way,
I was
you
like,
fuck.
why?
Why?
You could have
go
asked,
get Brandon.
is there a magical door that we need to find along the wall? But you asked specifically to climb up and
Legionnaire.
scale, even though he's been making that smug face the whole time.
Domed over.
If you want further insight, you should have asked, is there any way to get through this barrier without a brand? And I would have said no.
That's fair.
Oh.
You hit me in the face. I don't want to hold you.
That doesn't mean...
Perhaps I wear the ring one more.
That doesn't mean that... Yeah, you would know that, though. That you should wear it another day.
I mean, I do.
Yeah.
Break the third wall. I understand. Past
Um,
the fourth wall. Third wall because the world is 2D.
Um,
Game on a TV.
So I'm thinking that we're gonna get a brand, but it's not necessarily Scar's brand, no matter
Melody
what.
doesn't have a brand, right?
Like, I have a feeling if we find the door...
I say we take a rest.
I say we get Brandon.
Take a
back in the
rest?
city, or-
Take a little rest. Sleep for the night. Mull it over.
I would like to see if there's any runes on... Oh, I have to roll a disadvantage. Any runes or markings that I can see from where I'm at that would...
Roll
Make-
investigation.
Yeah. One of those was a natural freaking 20, and the other one's a 9. Hold on, that's not my investigation.
Are there any people like,
23.
traveling through?
You have not seen any
How
other
many
than the
days?
band of dwarves. How much?
Hold on. I just remembered, I can't... That's a 10, technically.
Just
So
a normal-
24.
just a normal
Okay.
roll,
You
right?
see nothing. No runes. You see dilapidated old houses. You're on a corner street, a crossroads.
Can I go get Brandon?
No, we're taking a rest here, and then
It's
we'll
a quarter day walk from where you're at.
go tomorrow. Ritz, we're staying here, and we'll go tomorrow.
I think tomorrow morning. Yeah.
I just don't trust Ritz to stay here.
Who's keeping the rings and who's not?
Keeping the ring.
D6.
Mine is off.
One day.
Wait, how many days has it been?
One.
Yeah, one full day.
Oh, I still got mine for 2 more days.
Okay.
I took mine off.
Okay.
About 5 more days, so.
No, I know.
I get one more day. And I'm gonna ask a question in the morning.
Hold on, it's been 2 days. 1 day.
Yep.
And then
One day and one night.
Yeah, so I had 2 days on mine, so that's I had to reroll
Yeah.
mine.
Because I have my day of advantage and my day of disadvantage.
Yep. So that's why you're done.
I'm done. So, if
Luke,
anybody
re-up.
would like this ring, you can have advantage one day and disadvantage a different day.
They don't know what that means.
Or, so
Wait,
you feel
kick
really
somebody's
lucky
ass.
one day, and then the next day you
We're gonna
feel
fight this
really
guy.
cursed.
Yeah, advantage on everything. And plus it's my charisma.
Yeah, right. It's fun.
Infinity
Anybody-
stones.
Yeah, dude, just
No,
pop
get
in.
it.
Like,
Put on the
oh, we're gonna go
gauntlet.
fight him tomorrow? Let me pop the infinity stones on the gauntlet real quick.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
Oh.
throw it in my bag of holding, and then I'm gonna totally forget because I'm not gonna mark it in
Okay.
So unless somebody
Sounds
else
like a
reminds
story
me.
that we all know.
Everybody can long rest if they need it.
That has to be the question.
Hey, it's a new day. It's a question today.
Is
This
there
is day 3.
Yes.
is there another way into the city, using the key or not, that will not require us to take the brand or go to the gate?
There is.
Damn it.
Now,
What is the other way?
and what is the said way? My question wasn't finished.
Two-part question.
I say we take another rest, bring your guys' drinks off a little bit more, hang out a little bit longer.
Hey, Millie.
That you can relay without it sounding like
I know. I think we should just.
I need a break.
I think we should
I'm
take
so
another
exhausted.
day in case anybody wants to take their rings off. You know,
I'm gonna
spend some
fly
time.
around the dome.
You better not get caught.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Thank you.
Fly
Fly's also
around the dome.
concentration.
No, not with the winged boots.
Oh yeah.
Just not the spell
4
fly.
hours,
It's
yeah.
just yeah. So
Okay.
casting invisibility
How close are you getting?
all the way.
On top of the wall?
Like up to going up to the gate, watching the traffic in and out, and
Okay.
seeing, maybe like scouting like the
Is it
barrier.
Yes.
Like not crossing the barrier. If I can like also.
It's
I
an
guess flies
invisible
it.
barrier, you dinkus.
We're going closer than the wall.
Yeah, I'm just like watching where like the wall is, and I'm staying outside it.
Okay.
But I want to see the traffic in and out, and then fly around the
Hey,
barrier.
Millie.
You just see.
Is there any part of this wall that
militant
might be distinctive
dwarves
to you and your
and
people?
elves. The elves, you notice.
I don't know, like maybe there's different styles that you
are
guys do.
usually all carrying staves
Like,
of some
maybe-
sort,
He said all I knew is that
magic
was
casters.
Dwarven made when I did my
Um,
investigation.
Going through, like,
Dwarves.
the main gate.
Some
But maybe-
dwarves are
but now
militant.
that we're closer,
the few that aren't are actually in
could you
shackles.
see, like, is there something that's specific, like,
And they're
your
marked
family
to little
does it
mining
this
spots
way?
that you see. There's
Oh,
some
okay.
mounds just to the left and to the right of the main gate that they seem to be plinking and working on and bringing stone, carting it back to the city. But with each, say, section of 6 chained dwarves, there's about 20 militant dwarves and the sorcerer with that. And there's probably 3 groups that you see come in and out over the course of the day.
Okay. And then knowing where that built.
You guys, for context, are like here.
Yeah.
Okay. Fizzle flew and saw some dwarves here and here working on some stuff. About 3 different groups over the course of the day.
Is that a ripper? We just
And I still don't notice anything different about the stones than what I did the first time, right?
No, you don't. It looks like new craft work from. It's obviously Dwarven architecture, but it's at least the wall is that you can see. The structures around you look older than necessarily what the
So
dwarves
you
made.
guys said this morning we were going to
different
get branded,
civilizations.
right?
We could. I want to scout the wall, but also land where that water runs through and cast visual cast detect magic to see if I can see the barrier.
Yeah. As soon as you cast, you see a giant dome that basically from the edge, this side of the edge of the wall, like if you were to cuss the top of the wall, you would pass the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
It goes up and over and encompasses till it hits the ceiling, essentially in a dome shape of the underdark.
Cool.
There's no passing it to get to the other side without going through this barrier, essentially, is what you can see, detect.
I would like to. I know. I was gonna use my familiar to cast vortex warp to warp to the other side without physically passing the barrier, but just teleporting to the other side.
Okay.
I'll have it do it. But I'm also
None
afterwards.
of you know that he's doing this.
Yeah, I'm told I'm doing reconnaissance.
Okay.
It's going to be like a bug in a blue
What
light.
I know,
Hopefully he doesn't.
but I can't relate it to him.
I'll give
Hopefully
you
he
that.
doesn't. Yeah.
Crow.
Hopefully he doesn't.
Crow is
doesn't
flying.
just
The crow
incinerate.
is flying.
Yes, they do
Okay.
fly.
I
Crow's
see.
flying.
I only see like a solid
Yeah.
film where the barrier's
The
at.
crow is
Nothing's
flying.
on the other side.
Why?
Yeah, I'm just gonna bypass that.
The crow's flying.
With the vortex work.
Talk to the crow. It's flying. Talk to the crow.
I'm not gonna talk to the crow.
Stop the crow from flying.
I rolled a 12 and a 2.
Oh wait, I only get one roll, so I rolled a 2. Hopefully the crow doesn't incinerate himself and then have to recreate a new character for 2 weeks now.
I got an 8 text of you.
Rolling for a nat 20?
Sure, why not? Could only work. Chaos is my friend.
Hells yeah. Pray to Daddy Chaos.
You don't answer my prayers no more.
11.
Okay. Yeah. Fizzle, you.
I mean, technically, before
What was I rolling
can I
on,
do
though?
like an Arcana check to know
What
if
was
it
I
would
rolling
work?
on though?
It was just a D.
Oh, word.
Oh, there's no insight.
Okay.
or anything
Yeah.
like that?
It's
Without
just-
triggering it.
You don't know that.
Yeah, you can roll.
Okay,
Oh.
like an Arcana check.
Yes.
To know
Arcana
before I do
check.
this,
Yeah.
is this something that would set it off, which shouldn't because I'm not going through the threshold? It's going to be a 21
Okay.
Arcana.
Barrier spells of this nature aren't typical. You would know that this is an amplified alchemical barrier. With that said, it has been personalized that presences passing through the barrier
Would trigger.
would trigger.
Do I know what it would trigger?
You don't know what.
Okay. But I know that teleporting through would set off an alarm.
You think it would.
Okay.
You have enough insight from that.
I'll just continue flying on, probing the barrier without passing, but just like checking every now and then to see if there's
Yeah.
openings.
I really. You're so nice. Like, he's so nice that he lets us round talk our way out of things in order to.
I wouldn't just like haphazardly do this. I would like, all right, let me see what I'm working with and then try it.
Yeah. You just see the barrier, like I said, all the way up to the ceiling. It's a new day.
Oh,
Did you guys, or not new day yet, but like, are you guys going to wait? Are you going to approach the gate? What are you coming back with them with?
Going back with like, guys, there's no way in. It can't teleport in. It somehow detects even if you're not passing through the barrier. If you're able to get to the other side, it'll know if you're there. So maybe it's not so much a dome, but a sphere of just presence detection. You know, there's the only way in is with a brand.
Would I be able to make an assumption whether or not the key would constantly protect you if you're inside? Or is it just like you go through the dome, but then like now you're gonna get detected on the other side based on its description?
You can, are you actively looking at the key?
Knowing this information, I would probably maybe recast the identify spell ritually and then see if I can gain any more.
You can roll an Arcana or investigation check.
Okay, it doesn't actually matter. So ooh, 18 on Arcana.
can I touch the barrier? Can I just touch the wall?
You're about a quarter day walk.
Okay, but when I get there, can I just touch the wall?
Yeah. With that, you don't glean any extra information about what this key would necessarily do. Are you doing that now, the same day that Fizzle went out?
Well, I mean, sure, I can walk by myself. Just a guy holding the sword.
Are you going to try and avoid any of the groups that came in and out?
No. Just play the ignorant card.
No.
Yeah,
Do you
blind
go
leader.
straight toward the gate or just the
Just
section?
the wall.
Yeah. Okay. They see you, and some of the dwarves in the chains look your way, but none of the militant forces seem completely there. Like, they're cognizant, they see you, but they don't really react, and then, you know, the stones are carted back into the city. You're left alone.
Okay. Sure, why not? I would like to touch the wall with my hand.
Okay. It feels like stone.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure.
Or hang on, real quick. Oh yeah, I've got it. So that's not it. History, recall faith being undead, recall information about a doctor, past surrounding an object, when I touch location. So okay, so an intelligence arcana check measures the ability to recall magical spells. This is going to be with that. Alright, let's do an arcana check. Okay. Oh, got a 10.
You sense that if you start to scale even part of the wall, depending on the unevenness of the wall, you might accidentally press your hand through the barrier.
Through the barrier? Oh, they actually touch the barrier itself.
You're like an inch where you're at. You feel like if you crawl up the wall, there's going to be some spots that are uneven, and you could potentially touch through the barrier.
Alright. One more on a history check. Recall information about a dark and past surrounding an object you are touching or a location you are presently in. It's part of a grim psychometry?
Yeah, it's magical in nature.
Oh, fuck. Wow, I'm getting 10 today. Alright, never mind. That's stupid. Plug it. I'm just gonna go up to the gate.
Okay.
Let's go, Rids.
As you approach, you notice about 15-20 guards outside the gate. You see one of the groups enter in. There's most of them have black beards. There's a few brown beards, but you do see a couple red beards carrying some particular like notation booklets, documentations. You see them stopping the prisoners and the militant guards, and just doing a quick eye. Some of them toss their hands over. Some you see just kind of shimmy their shackles, showing that it's on. But as you look, you don't see brands on those particular dwarves. Just shackles.
Well, I guess I can try and talk to one of the guards.
Which one are you going for?
One with that looks like he's checking marks.
With the red hair?
Sure.
Yeah. Oi! Who are you? What's your name?
Kind of look around in a, like, I don't know exactly where it's coming from in a sense. He has no idea.
Okay.
Play the blind, ignorant part of it.
You not hear me?
And then
One of his
silently,
buddies
like,
kind of
really-
nudges him and points up. He looks up from his book and he's like, "Oh, my bad." Goes his fork, comes over you, and begins to speak Drow to you.
Oh, okay. And
What is your name?
tell him in my mind if he's gonna accept it or not.
Start off, the
This
king of
might-
Camelot.
This might fuck me up, but I'm gonna play a super ignorant and say I'm lost. I don't know where exactly where I'm at.
What is your favorite
And see what he
No,
does
yellow.
from there. 'Cause it's not, I'm not, like, yeah, I can't speak, so it's just that's what he hears in his mind.
Oh, something's obviously happened to you. So you're looking around the place. You're quite a long ways from home. Different mountain.
very, very long way.
Yeah. Are you looking for safe passage?
Yes.
What's your business? Are you looking for, the Thieves Guild? Are you looking to go into the court of the mages? Are you looking to help out with the magus?
I would like to...
Are you a traitor, thief, scoundrel?
I am Before I was blind, I was a trader, but I don't do much trading.
No?
I'm blind.
Okay.
And I'm mute.
You're holding a sword.
Yeah, it's more like a walking stick.
It looks pretty sharp.
Yeah, well, you never know. Being blind, people take advantage of you.
That's not true. Well, we try to do everything by the book. In Caps's book, you can hear it. But basically, to get in, either you go by chains or brand, unless you have specific business with one of the political members. In which case, they might meet you at the gate if we send a message.
Okay. You said the word. You said Magus?
Yeah, Magus. It's run by House Magnus.
Now, would I be meeting exactly with him, or?
Well, if you know him and he would respond to you, then I'm certain he might meet you down at the gate.
I'm sure I could speak with him.
And who should I attend the letter from?
Say a friend of his daughter.
And who is his daughter?
He'll know. I won't press you anymore. And I can wait silently without any issues.
I will say it takes about 10 gold and a day for response.
Well, I think I have gold somewhere on me. And shuffle through my pockets and find some gold.
Do you have a writ or letter to send to him, or shall it be vocational?
Can't really see. My writing wouldn't be very good.
So, what would the message be then?
That I have information of his daughter that he would like to know. He should like to know.
That's it?
Yeah. Tell him that a lonely drow told him is bringing this message. I'm sure he'll come down and find out why an elf is inquiring about his child.
Yes, well, potentially. Our folk aren't always kind with their folk, but in the state of the world,
It's worth a shot. I mean,
you seem harmless enough.
yeah. I can't see anything, so I guess so.
Yeah. And are you gonna wait here, or are you with that party that's made campfire,
Where?
down by the old ruins?
They made a camp?
Yes.
Oh, I must have wandered off and I don't know. Maybe I did. I was with a bunch of people, but I can't say I remember who they were.
Okay.
Again, I'm blind. And this has been for quite some time now.
So, in this vocation, we should let the Magus of House Magnus know that a drow is waiting for him with information on his daughter, and is not related to the reports about a party that is moving through the Underdark.
No. Is that where I'm at?
Yes.
Oh. Jeez, I did make it a long way.
You didn't feel the spiral down? The goblins didn't harm you?
No, I just traveled in the dark.
Well, you drow have a sense for these type of things.
Yeah, I'll just sit right here patiently. If he comes, he comes. If not, then I guess I'll wander away.
Do you know if we should deal with this party of yours? Are they dangerous?
They seem harmless to me. They protected themselves when it came time, but they weren't attacking anybody that didn't cause them any harm.
And the Blackrock made it safely through?
Cool.
Blackrock, the dwarves that met up with this party.
Oh, we didn't attack any dwarves that I know of. Just skeletons. It sounded
Why would
like.
you attack dwarves?
Like I said, we didn't attack any dwarves when we came through. It was just skeletons, is what I heard.
Yes. That's what the Blackrock deals with.
But Yeah.
I don't know why we're talking about attacking dwarves.
Well, you asked if they were safe, and as far as I know, they were safe. From what I heard.
Okay. Well, 1 day wait for you, sir, in 10 gold.
Okay. Can I give him... I'm going to count 10 gold very slowly.
Okay.
That 1, 2, 3. Take for some more. 4, 5. And then yeah.
You get to 5 and you weren't willing to count the rest of the way to
I think I
10.
gave him 5 more. Just dropped it in his hand. I think it's right there. Pretty good at counting with my fingers.
There's two coppers here that weren't in a silver, but the rest is all there.
Okay. Thank
He
you.
slides him into his book, closes it. Anything else we can do you? Do you need any provisionings? You've been wandering for a long time.
No, I think I have something in my bag to keep me busy for now.
Rightio. Well, just make sure to, I'm assuming you have some sense of direction or can hear, but there's some dwarves moving in and elves moving through this, so if you could clear out of the main path just a little bit. If you need me to hold your hand, I can do that.
Yeah, put me in a good spot.
Yeah. He grabs your hand and kind of sets you along the, very edge of the gate, right here. And just kind of says, "This is a safe spot, and we will know where to find you tomorrow. We will alert Magnus of House Magus." Whoops, I had that backwards. It's so confusing. We will alert the Magus of House Magnus.
I might wander down
Say
the
that
path
10
and take a
times
piss,
fast.
but I'll be here.
Nobody will mess with you here.
That's good.
Yes. Anyhow, good day to you.
You too.
Goes back and
Right
checks
before he
the-
leaves, I pat him on the shoulder. Thank you.
Yes. You're very welcome.
I'm not just sit there and scope out.
How
What
far away
comes-
does his telepathy work?
His sight range.
Which is what? 120 in the dark.
Yeah, I think it's
But
120.
I'm like, what, half a day away?
Yeah.
No, quarter of a day away.
Quarter of the day? Good son.
Hey, where did Ritz go?
I believe you went to go talk to the gate guard.
We are not a party. We are a bunch of individuals that happen to be going places together. Of course he did.
Say I'm gonna be waiting a whole day?
Yeah.
Alright.
For a long rest.
I'm gonna
Make a
wander
raven.
off like I got a
What? I'm gonna make a raven.
Okay.
crow.
That's what you've been talking about this whole time? You're such a goofball.
You just
That's what you've been raving about?
Can my raven make an attack against him?
Against who?
Fizzle.
Fizzle?
Sure.
You're about to long rest, you'll be fine.
I like how I've got dual resistance.
I'm gonna-
It's being charmed.
In response, have my hawk attack his raven once it tries to attack me.
Okay. Familiar fight.
Yeah, Pokemon battle.
Dun-dun.
Oh,
So-
it can't attack.
Can't
It's
attack.
a familiar.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
it's gonna pretend to attack you, poke you in the eyes.
We're having a Pokemon battle. My familiar's gonna pretend to attack your familiar.
So,
This
It's
is
funny because I'm
entertainment
the only
for
one who
the
knows
So-
what Pokemon even is.
after nightfall, can I just wander
Speaking
back?
gibberish.
What?
After
Crow,
nightfall,
crow,
can I
crow,
just
crow.
wander
Crow.
off
Battle.
and wander back to where I was?
Yes, but
Well,
you
that
have
ball-
the suspicious feeling that you are being watched,
I'm sure I
even
am.
at night. Okay.
Ritz, where were you all day?
Oh, you're still awake.
Yeah, it's just nightfall. It's not bedtime.
Oh, you're finally awake.
Yeah, it's 5 p.m. Of course we're awake.
It's always dark around here.
I did make it like,
Except
if they
when
can
the
see
Dungeon
me,
Master turns on
I'm
the
just
sun.
saying, I didn't
Yeah,
make it
no
like
shit.
completely obvious. I just walked, like swaying, going back and forth, just kind of moseying there,
Like a blind man.
like a blind man.
Arms for the poor.
That'd be a great idea, but if they came and give me money, I'm not trying to take it.
I'm getting big Robin Hood Disney vibes here.
Hi,
Do you say anything, Ritz?
these two?
Say anybody. Get back.
Oh, she was asking me questions when I got back.
Yeah, what did you do all day
Crow, crow, crow.
at the gate?
Crow.
Classic.
How'd you know I was at the
You
gate?
ever gonna take this
Because
ring off?
Fizzle saw you.
I have to ask one more question.
I was legitly just
Hopefully.
trying to figure out how I get in. And it seemed
And
like,
how did we get in?
well, I'd say we put this
I don't
guy
want to
with
get.
the artificer experience or expertise and make us some shackles, and we just go in that way. He puts the brand on him, and
It's the only way in that you figured out.
Unfortunately, the sphere is magical, and it'll detect anyone without a brand.
Is that people crossing through or people who are in? Because we have a key that is able to dispel it and allow us to pass through the barrier, but once we're inside the barrier, are we going to immediately be detected?
From the knowledge I was able to deduce, even without even crossing the threshold, on the inside you will be detected. From what I gleaned from the.
Do I have an estimation of how big of a radius this key would protect us from it?
So the guard said that we would need a brand,
It makes,
no matter what, to
passage
get
for
through that gate.
Essentially 1% of the time
no,
people
from what
buy
I've seen, he's
Through the barrier,
The brand
but
was for
everything
the
else
ones
we already know.
through a barrier.
pushing the
yes.
slaves
Yeah,
in.
but this barrier in particular
Slaves
isn't like a barrier, it's a
the ones-
constant effect.
So we
over this
either
entire
are
area.
slaves.
that are packing the
Okay.
stuff, and then the traders, the ones that do business, could go in saying that they're just mules and packing our stuff in.
Well, yes,
Unless we
I could
go
make
into
us.
chains.
I can make us shackles, but they might require magical shackles because I don't even think shackles would deter this sphere from detecting our presence. Because it is something
Not saying
special.
that you won't have to get branded. I'm just saying that the rest of us won't get branded and we can get in and be unshackled.
Yes, but it'll know if we're in there. It's a sphere of detection within, not just the surrounding, but everything within.
Well, we keep the shackles on.
Yeah, but I assume they use magical shackles, because how would it know if, like, what is a shackle? You could tie a rope loosely, and that could be your
I mean,
shackle.
They
most
weren't checking
swings are
that
most
hard.
likely branded.
When they walked by,
You guys
the
stay the
shackles.
night in long rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
They
I wish.
weren't- I gotta be
Okay,
back.
roll
I'm
your
just
D6.
letting you know.
Why do you have to be back?
5
in the
days.
morning.
Why?
Because I
Got him.
I may or may not have requested audience with the Magus.
Hold on. You requested.
You requested,
I just asked
What?
some questions and then they said that I could talk to a political
Ask a
figure.
question as soon as we're done.
and you asked for Millicent's father?
Sure, why not?
And
He doesn't know
what
me
did the
from
guard
back of
say
his
about
ass.
that?
He said he'd send the message and then if he felt
Well, why
inclined-
don't we all go talk to them?
if he felt inclined he'd come down and talk to the drow that delivered the message about his daughter.
Well, let's go receive the message. We could
Well, I
be
don't- they
granted
were
access.
talking about you guys.
Well, if it's going to get us
Fine.
in.
You go talk to him. We'll stay here safely.
You could do that too, or
Because
Yeah.
I'm not getting marked as a slave or branded if he knows another way in.
Yeah, he could let us get passage.
You.
well, if he could get us all the way
Obnoxious
in,
cretin of
maybe
a
he should hurry
human.
up and figure it out.
Drow,
because
I mean.
all we're doing is being watched out here, and you guys just
No, you're correct. It
fiddling
is a
with,
human. Just plain a drow.
fiddling with the rocks.
Crow,
Crow, crow, crow, crow.
The crow's just a crow.
And this guy's all he's
It's
doing is
not
talking to crows.
a raven.
Like, the rest of you, I at least have an audience, possibly, with her father.
Well, go receive the audience. What are you waiting for? They could be waiting for you.
Well, I gotta mosey on back over
It
there.
is morning time, by the way.
Yeah, I better hurry.
Dave.
Oh. Well, why don't you guys just walk me over there? Then it looks like I found my way back to you guys, and then
Should I look like a drow?
What is the way that we can get into the
Probably
city?
not.
and
They don't really like me
without
that much.
getting branded? And
No.
What
but if you were to look like maybe a
Father
dwarf
has
that
cloaks
was
of
maybe, I don't
displacement
know,
that will displace.
pushing a slave around or a humble servant that was blind,
Jesus Christ.
you could look this up, man.
And there's no way for me to communicate this?
Once again, if we're
Unless they
just
roll natural 20s.
And
Crow!
we're literally going over there. Let me ask a question.
19! Fuck. So close.
17.
6.
I've lost my. That was day
I wasn't
3,
even
right?
listening,
The last
so-
one.
Crow.
Day 3?
Yeah.
All right.
We're at A4 now.
While you guys are all crowing,
Can I
I'll be-
And I will
re-roll?
go,
I'm just
I will
gonna-
go
You
can
pat him on
re-roll,
the
yeah.
shoulder,
What
and I
one
will
do
start
re-roll?
pushing him towards the
D6.
gate.
Are you going with him?
Oh, I'm like pushing him to the gate to go faster.
Are you gonna go with
5.
him as
So
his
5
guide?
inspiration
Yeah.
points.
Okay, you can say that, Ben.
I am.
5
No.
days of double.
Crow, 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 crow.
Both of us?
Crow.
All of us?
And then I just keep pushing him that way.
Are all of us? You can say. You can tell us if we're all going.
You can
with
use
you.
other words like the crows need to crow over to the crow.
All crows need to crow together.
All crows.
one murder.
Okay.
One murder.
One murder,
crows.
one family. Let's go. Boom. And I guess we
Okay,
all head out.
I guess we're all going
Vince.
because he's a freaking weirdo.
Yeah.
We can't
We
trust
all
Ben
go
to
with
guide.
One of you guys should guide me, because this.
And I will hook
Ignorant-
your arm like
ignorant
and
stance
I will
that being blind is
hook your
probably
arm like an
gonna be
elderly
fishy.
man
Thank you.
walking.
Wizard of Oz him all the way down the
I'm
Elf
not
Road.
fucking old. I'm just blind.
Well, you are kind of old.
As you
Off to see
I'm
the
only
wizard.
195.
As you
I'm not
approach the
very-
gate-
The Magus stuff.
I'm not that old.
You see the red-headed, bearded bookkeeper dwarf, and he's expectantly waiting for you. Ah, Mr. Drow, I see you've brought your companions that you said you weren't that big of a party with, but looks like they're all here.
Well,
Hope
I
you're not
figured that we were
rabble-rousers.
Rats, then if I found them again, I could just tag them
The
away.
Magnus has a response for you.
He likes it going with us because of our beer. What's the response?
Well, he says he would very much like to know about information about his daughter, and that he will be here on the hour to meet this drow.
Perfect.
I guess we'll wait.
It's nice
We'll
to smell
wait,
you
yeah.
again, sir. Yeah.
Should I inform his entourage that he is traveling with more now?
I'm
Not that you
certain
can't
it would
speak
be
for yourself.
appreciated, But
5 more members.
Oh, we'd prefer not to be surprised, of course, but realistically, this is our speaker. And he's
5 gold.
more?
Yes.
For what?
To inform him.
Oh.
Oh, what is gold but a notation on a character sheet that gives you 5 gold?
Crow.
Just a number on a sheet.
He takes it happily, claps his book, and kind of twiddles his finger to one of the other red dwarves that it's like
They give him
gold,
an aneurysm.
and
It's
starts
like,
running
What
off.
does it
See?
mean?
He seems polite. Look at
On
the
a
guy
sheet.
go.
But I'm writing on paper right now, so is he
You
right?
can hear him. You can hear him
It's
running
all in
around.
the ledger.
The hell's a crow gold?
An hour passes,
They're like looking at it.
and Millicent, you see a very familiar red-haired dwarf with a very extravagantly
It's like a
bearded
digital
braid.
gold and, like,
He's
years
wearing
once and,
more
like-
political regalia than he has in the past for your house.
Again,
You
it's
see,
like Bitcoin?
as he
Why-
is
why
walking
it
down,
described
he
as
has a
easy?
small entourage behind him with a chest, and he actually comes out past the gate. He looks at you, nods, and says, "We'll
This
talk."
could be worth millions.
And he opens the chest and pulls out these cloaks and hands them to each of you. And says, "Put these on and follow quickly."
Crow!
And that's where we'll end the session tonight.
Oh.
Fun.
Yeah, I was like,
And I'm
three of us are.
I'm just gonna
like,
sheathe the sword and then Ben Crow.
not
Ben
feeling
Crow
right.
over here is
Two of
gonna
us are
walk
not
me
feeling
through.
well. One of us is just tired.
See.
All right, thank you everyone for tuning in for
And that
episode
side chose chaos
22.
tonight
I should have
instead of
named
sensibility.
the episode
Chaos
How
for
to
the
Unlock
win.
an Open Door, and we'll get into this side of the city this next round.
Wait, you said what?
Did I tell you I'm teaching this class?
We did that side of the
They
city.
did not know.